Sorta. There we go. Stay hydrated. And setting up big YouTube stream. Boom. And let's get the Discord noties out. Bang. Alright, fellas, how we doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. We have a little bit to do today, so we should have, honestly, enough of these right here to be able to get an XP, I do believe. So we gotta do these one at a time, for the most part. Let's do this. 1 and 2. And then bring everybody over here. Alright, I do need to put on the primordial here, because we do want to make sure that we have the chance to cocoon, because cocooning these guys definitely saves us some money. Yo, what's good, Slothy? What's up, E-Girl Dominoes? How's it going? Curious what dungeon mod to use. Don't really trust YouTube tutorials. The only mods I use at the moment are from Badlion Client. But the way to get that now, you have to download Lunar Client, and then those mods should be in Lunar Client's base game, or like base mods now, and you can also select to use Badlion Client inside of Lunar. But yeah, so all my mods are in Badlion. But I'm doing great. Slothy, how you doing this morning? What's good, bro? Yo, EDCNC, it's been a minute. What's good? I'm your biggest fan. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. Let's go. Yo, what's good, Gabriel? How's it going, man? But yeah, we need to, let's see, what day is it? Today is Wednesday, bro. I have to, like, my brain does not keep up with the days of the week anymore, dude. I'm so sore from last night, man. My brother's teaching jujitsu now, and I hadn't done jujitsu in a while, but I'm getting back into it now, and good grief, I forgot how taxing it is. I woke up this morning. I think I almost got in an armbar last night, and maybe I should have tapped. I didn't feel it at all then, but you know, when you got the adrenaline pumping through you, you don't really notice it, but I'm feeling it this morning. Yo, what's good, Shash? What's good, Ninja? Dang, Salty on a 60 stream streak. Goodness, bro. Man is out here. Holy smokes. But yeah, let's see. I need to see when Now You See Me 3 comes out on streaming. It might already be out, but I haven't noticed it yet. Okay, so we should be getting Zombuddy. I think we're getting a Zombuddy Bestiary today. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. After these two right here. Even if we don't cocoon anything, we should be getting it. Let's be careful here. Tied now on XP. Still no Jerry Seed, bruh. Can I ask you a question? You just did. Sure. Boom, boom. Heck W. I don't understand that question. Can I ask you a question? That was a question, so you could have just asked the question originally. Keck W. Keck W. 90 out of 100 time stocks though. Good grief, man. Did I kill 2 already? I guess I did. Bring these guys over here. Bam, bam. Chill. I've Dairy Seed. I voided it or sold to NPC. If I remember correctly, did I cook something? Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Placed coal in my garden, but because it's all mutation, it doesn't say how long it'll take. Correct. Just plant a wheat and check there. Boom, boom. That's the strat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think this will be it. Boom, boom. Evergreen chip. Boom, boom. All right, all right, all right. So our goal for today. I keep messing that up. Our goal for today is to get a bit of Harpy Bestiary. I had to in-stream early yesterday because Alpha dropped, so we were checking that out. So we ended off with like 60 out of our 100 Harpy kills. We're not going to do 140 today, but I'll probably do like 120 if we can. Or at least 110. We'll see what we get up to. 100,000 XP left to spin Slayer 8 as well. Going pretty slow because I got burnt out of combat quick. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's a grind out here. Spin Slayer is definitely one of the most annoying Slayers. Most people, like, if they have to choose a least favorite Slayer, it's Sven. Which, if you can get to the point where you can one-tap them, it's fun then. But before that point, yeah, it's pretty rough. Yo. Forgot that was happening. Zombuddy 13, let's go. 125 out of 250. We are halfway done. Only 2 XP left from this, though. Very nice. Very nice. I'm kind of annoyed that we didn't actually, like, cocoon any of those guys there, though. That kind of sucks. Oh, well. I don't... Actually, we might have a time stock clone here to claim, too. Low-key. Okay, this sells to NPC for 150, so we'll just take that. Is this guy fully grown? He is. This one, no, not this dude. This dude. 10 out of 14. 12. 10. Okay. Let's grab this dude. Come here, boy. Give me a cocoon. Mauled. Awkward. All right. Excuse me. We're good. So halfway done with Zombuddies now. As far as time stock clones, those are going to take us a while still. We're only 21 out of 100. It's going to be a little bit of a grind. I get about, like, I don't know, 16 per setup, I think. Something like that. Yo. Lonely. Easy money. You'll love to see it. Definitely doesn't pay for all the stop things, the stoplights I'm going to have to buy. There is Dark Auction coming up. We can go do that. See if we can grab... something cool. I did go to a dark auction off stream yesterday. Maybe I should nickname, like, I don't know. There wasn't a die or anything, but I definitely got noticed. Maybe I need to nickname. I don't know. All right, let's do this. Gotta fix up the inventory now. All right, I think we're set. Let's actually put on the right pets and stuff too. Not that one, this one. Okay. I can't play yet. I'm only cat of 34 for M5. Gotcha. But money making method in dungeons at cat of 34. I mean, F7 is generally the one that most people will do, but I don't know. Let me see. What floors can you do at 34? I can't remember. What's the max floor? Can you do M3? Yeah. Yeah, you can do M5. I mean, it's an option. It won't be easy, but it's an option. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend doing M3 at that point. And just, that'll get you cata levels, that'll get you money. Win-win scenario. Want to do just dungeons? Okay, yeah. So I would do M3. Loved combat stuff in the past. Today I found myself enjoying fishing more than anything. Yeah, honestly, I mean, fishing is kind of combat, you know? So once you get to the point where you have good fishing speed, it's actually really fun. It's just the problem of early game fishing. You have no fishing speed, which is why I think fishing needs a revamp where they remove that. One tagging them takes a G-drag, right? Pretty much, yeah. I think that would be required. All right, well, cool. Cool. Whoever said that, W player, because fishing, exactly. How often does global ranking update? I'm not totally sure. I think it's like every 5 or 10 minutes or something. It just depends on how often you swap lobbies, honestly. We did swap, but I don't think it's up to date. I don't know. It could be. 1 XP may not have us passing anybody. There is a chance. But hopefully we pass someone. So just bestiary and visitors left for SkyBlock XP. That and wardies. Which I am going to try and wait on. I did create... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Here. Let me... There we go. I'm going to make a sell offer for these. If that goes through, I mean, I'll at least have made some money off of it. But I'm hoping that they're going to... like, fix those. Because it's ridiculous. Like, straight up, getting 3,000 of those is like 3 billion coins or something right now. Like, it's absurd. It's actually absurd. So hopefully they fix it. Because it's a little insane how much you got to do for that. A little crazy. Watch any esports? I used to watch Fortnite back in the day. But now I don't really. I mean, I'll watch chess sometimes. I don't really consider that an esport though, you know? Let's see. Yesterday I got like 3 new diamond trophy fish. One of them was golden fish. Dang, let's go. Yeah, golden fish is definitely a good one to get early on. I mean, to be fair, by the time you finish most of the other fish, you should have one caught. But yeah, having that one done early is just a lot of stress off the shoulders. It used to be a lot harder to get. It was like twice as long to spawn them, which, you know, just made it take, it might have been 3 times as long, honestly. It was a very long time to spawn them. I know Original Ace, shout out to him. That was his last trophy fish. It was like we were doing trophy fishing around the same time, and he was needing that trophy fish last. It's like, oh man, that is the worst spot to be in, for real. Why can't I join SkyBlock? I don't know. There have been some issues with Cloudflare, from what I have heard. Because, yeah, I mean, I couldn't join the alpha after stream yesterday. It was weird. Because I wanted to get on and record the short, but I ended up recording the short on the main server, and then, like, using the footage I had from the long-form video over it. Which, that long-form video cooked, by the way. We got a lot of views on that, which is pretty epic. And I think it's mainly because Derailus didn't upload a video on it for like 10 hours. So when Derail doesn't upload a video, that's when we get views. For real, for real. Voted for Finnegan in the election, hoping he gets minister with Diaz as mayor, but it's looking like Paul's gonna get it. Yeah. Sounds about right. I haven't actually looked. What do we got in here? What do we got? Finnegan, Marina, Foxy, Paul. If there was Cole in here, there'd actually be a chance that Paul doesn't win, but yeah, without that. Who do we want as minister? Shopping spree? Eh. Yeah, Pelpocalypse, I guess, would be fine, but holy cow, wait, we're getting, okay, so we're getting Diaz is winning. Alright, and then Paul's getting minister. Okay. Comprendo. Fair enough. Paul always gets voted and Fred is part of the problem. That's wild, bro. But hey, Diaz actually beating Paul, that is not what I expected. I won't lie. Not what I expected. I guess all the Diana gamers out here trying to get Diaz in so that we can actually get Crowns of Greed and decent prices on fragged Dayblades. Guess most pain is to get all 3 diamond corrupt fish. Yeah, if you don't get lucky with obfuscated 3, then it's rough. That's probably the worst one now, is obfuscated 3. I got 1 build problem again, even after upgrading all my farm armor into Rose Dragon. Dang, bro. I mean, if you've got 1 billion coins, that's definitely not a problem. You know, just let it chill. You ain't got to spend it all in one place, you know. I mean, that'll be enough for G-Drag Bank, right? Unless you've already got that. Beam, beam. Low-key watching this on Nintendo 3DS right now? Wait, what? I respect it. I respect it. Am I in 3D? That'd be fire. Am I in 3D on the 3DS? Crazy. It was good. Sal, how's it going, dude? Yo. Getting a lot of harpies. How is our harpy beast here, by the way? I didn't check. So we are at 2561. So my goal for today is probably... I'd like to get up to 2675 would be ideal. And then tomorrow we can get up to 28. And then the day after that, 29. And then the day after that, 3K. Would be cool. But we'll see. That is a lot of grinding. See what we're feeling like today. I did miss Dark Auction. I knew that was going to happen. Got all obfuscated golds though. Very nice, very nice. Think it'd be a good idea to buy stonks right now? No. They are about to drop in price. That would not be worthwhile, I would say. I mean, depends. I guess like the stock exchange takes a couple hours to get done once you get selected. And the shop does open immediately, right? So, I mean, it could be an option. But if you don't sell in those first couple hours, then you lose money. So it's very high risk. I wouldn't risk it personally, but... Boom, boom. And you would have to be on right when Diaz gets selected, 100%. What's your gear? And... Oh, wait, what are we talking about? For farming, I guess. I guess that's what we're talking about. Is sledge mining still good? It's pretty good, yeah. From what I've heard, still pretty solid. I think it's still the best method for powder grinding to make money. Unless you're RNG carried and can drop blue goblin eggs every other minute. Boom, boom. Which, speaking of, I probably actually have some of these still. I do. 200k is 200k, you know? You know what I'm saying, man? Do-do-do. Doom, 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 doom. Come here, boy. Yeet. Yo, okay, first ink of the day. Do we get RNG carry today, fellas? That's the question. Does it happen? Can we make it happen? Bang. 1, 2, 3. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. No Ferocity proc. Feels bad, man. Feels very bad, man. This is sad days. Very sad days. Yoink. Dang. Trash out here making bank, bro. Yo, what's good, Golden? How's it going, bro? But yeah, the Dark Auction changes are very nice. Hopefully the, actually I should check. How much are Spirit Masks at now? They were like 450 mil before this change. They've halved in price already. That's crazy. Holy cow, it's been 2 days, man. Not even 2 days. It's been like a day and a half. And already halved in price. Actually mad. Might not even need to put it in M4 at this point, like, good grief. What they changed with DA, they made it so it has like half the max players, like there can only be a maximum of 12 people in a Dark Auction now. And also there is a minimum of 5 players now as well. So basically, you're a lot less likely to have a filthy rich person in your Dark Auction lobby buying literally every item. Pretty much. Pretty much. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I needed to feast my dragon. I haven't done that today. Let's make sure to do that. Bizarre ultimate carrot candies. We need a couple of these. Caduceus feeder. And 1 rose dragon. Boom, boom. Level 131, dude. Man is getting fed for real. Good night. I actually probably need to check my brain real quick. Cause what was I gonna check? See, my brain already ran out. It already ran out. I was gonna check something. Chocolate Factory, that's what it was. Alright. So we do have these. Bang. Anything cool? No. The last few times I grabbed those, I actually got a new unique rabbit. I only have 3 more rabbits left before I'm like fully maxed on Chocolate Factory. So that's kind of epic. Had 5 dark reds in my Dark Auction lobby. Actually a scam. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Yeah, hate to see it. Yo, what's good, demons? Had to download Lunar to launch Badlands since its BLC launch is being discontinued, but the Lunar launcher is an absolute memory black hole. It's eating up 2 gigabytes of RAM on top of my BLC instance, bruh. Yikes. I don't know. I had, like, Badline launcher was also kind of eating a bunch of mine, too, personally. But yeah, I don't know if there's a way to, like, make that not happen. That is kind of annoying. Just a little bit. It went from 20 players to 12, and the minimum player count from 10 to 5. Yep. Need to get the talisman from there soon, but but I'm so poor. It is a grind. It is a pricey talisman to get it up to max, especially. But if you end up, like, you know, needing something from it, that was usually what I did. Was like when I needed plasma flux for museum, I bought it there, and then when I needed spirit mask and all that stuff, you wait and buy it from Dark Auction. Then if you get lucky, you can get it cheaper there than you find it on the auction house. So I just went to a ton of Dark Auctions until I got lucky, basically. Dang, we're only spawning inks today. This is actually huge. No Sphinxes so far. No Manticores, no Minuses. No Chimeras either, though. Kind of annoying. A little annoying. Oh, Nightbot got matched. Ever seen die in Dark Auction? I've seen one. And I was too poor. There was another die hunter in the lobby. And I only had like 380 mil on me or something like that. And then this guy had 450 or something. And so he outbid me. By a lot. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. It was like right after I had dyed a skin or something. Or like, not dyed a skin. Dyed an armor set. So I was extra brokey. Should have brought the G-Drag bank with me. Would have been worth it. But oh well. Ease what it is. I still need to get into Relic, not gonna lie. Yeah, that one, I mean, it's definitely worth it if you don't have E-Man 9. Going for E-Man 9 is so much nicer with that. But should be happy about the Spirit Mask on the one profile, but he keeps trying to get me to buy it on my main. SMH, so greedy. Can't believe it. Noticing my biggest issue at the moment is just coins. I haven't really dialed in on a very good moneymaker. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how my profile went too, to be honest. But if you just like set your like eyes on one thing, that's kind of what I did. And that's kind of the best way to do it. Like I just went full into mining until I maxed mining, and then I went full into farming until I maxed farming. You know, you just say like focus on one thing. Like that's a good way to make money. You know, you end up with not as well-rounded of a profile, but that can be fixed later on. But yeah, it's definitely like it is a grind out here. 100%. 100%. Plus I got RNG carried, so that helps, you know. Dropped Warden Heart before Rev 9, got Devon's Alloy, all that jazz. That always helps. A lot. Souvenir. Gross. Disgusting. Voters badge? No, we do not have voters badge yet. I have been farming off camera so much. I've seen so many visitors come and go. But none of them are Mayor Aatrox, and it's really annoying. I think tonight I'm gonna start. I've never really watched the Ocean's 11 movies, so I'm gonna watch those. Start binging those. I'll do one a day, farm the whole time until I get Mayor Aatrox. That is the plan. Yo, what's good, Mystic? How's it going, bro? Oh, now I got match. I got a talisman for the top 100 players. Yep. If you actually look at the leaderboard right now, there's a lot of the like top 10, or at least yesterday there was a lot of the top 10 players just completely without the talisman. Like they're just missing 3 XP. It was like the top 4, I think, players had it, and then there was just a bunch of people missing it. Like everybody else is missing it. Like what the heck, man? Craziness. If it makes you feel better, I got voters badge. It doesn't. Thank you, though. Heck W. Any opinions on the Ascent situation? I saw that, like, he sent an apology to, who was it? Holy McChicken? But, what's the drama there? I've got no clue. What's everybody mad about? All I know is when I was campaigning, he was being annoying. When I was campaigning in Lobby 1, he was also in Lobby 1 telling me my perk was trash, so, you know. Fun times. Somebody's making a video on it? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, we shall see then. I don't know. For me, it's just like, I don't keep up with stuff at this point. Like, unless it's a really big deal. A lot of times, I'll maybe watch a Moist Critical video on it here and there or something, but like, I don't, a lot of the drama stuff, if I'm not involved, I don't want to get myself involved, you know? Kind of how it is. I've had enough drama in my life at the age of 23. I don't need more, you know. Homeschooler at the age of 23, enough drama. It's crazy to say. Homeschooling has 0 drama, and yet here we are. Boom, boom. Yoink. Yo, Stonks. Let's go. How much are these now? Okay, still 2.4. That's not bad. I honestly thought they'd be less than 2 mil. To be honest. Probably best not to get into the situation that much. He was saying some disgusting things. Interesting. Interesting. Well, the more you know. I'm gonna speed up the Slayer grind. I mean, the main way is to wait till Aatrox is here, which, I mean, he is here right now, so. But also getting Combat Wisdom is very helpful. So if you don't have the Veteran Shard max, that's a big one to do. I'm trying to remember how you actually get the Veteran Shard, chat. What's that one from? Can I just, like, look in here and search? Actually, wait, let's go in here. Vet. Yeah, there it is. Apex Dragon. So you need, like, 24, right? I think of these. So it's like 12 mil for that, but it will make your spawn times a lot faster. So that helps a lot. Also, using the Slayer weapon for whichever Slayer you're doing gives a bunch of combat wisdom on that weapon. So it makes spawning faster there as well. But yeah, I mean, it's combat wisdom and just dealing more damage. That's the two ways you can speed it up pretty much. Bam, 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 bam. Dude. Gross. Anywho. Yo, what's good, Armand? How's it going, bro? Like level 276 right now. I would say my profile is well rounded, but nothing that's maxed for making money. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I have even 9, just not the relic. Oh, dang. Fair enough. Got like 40% meter for alloy and still don't have one. Unlucky, dude. Okay. The Inquisitor's showing up today. I'm kind of loving it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of loving it. Just, I need one of them to drop me a chime this time, please. Ask and you shall receive, ladies and gentlemen. One Chimera book. You'll love to see it. I don't think I even got the Magic Find swap off, but you know what? We will take it. Let's go. Let's go, dude. First chime of the day. Feels good, man. We needed that. All right, so we are going to be up to 425 million coins right now. We are still selling the wardies as well, though. Hopefully those sell. I doubt they will. I doubt they will. Bam, bam. Yoink. Anyways, there's... Handle RNG meter got changed? Oh, for real? Hold up. Let me look at this. RNG meter. That's Slayers. Dungeons. Oh my goodness, seriously? So that's what, is that what they left from Aura? Is the cheaper RNG meters? Yo. Interesting. Okay, so that's what got left from Aura. Like with the Aura Stay perk, I guess. They left the RNG meters the way that they are. Okay. Yeah, low key. Handle will never be as expensive as it was. Like, straight up. Straight up. Depending on which Slayer, there's a pet that speeds it up also. True. That is true. E-Man pet for E-Man Slayer. It's gotta be mythic though. What else? Pound pet for Sven. School pet for Revs. Tarantula for Tarantula. Pick W. And then Wisp for Blaze. Do go ham. Alloy as well. Let's see. Did they? I don't think they changed alloy meter, did they? It was always a mill, wasn't it? I think even during Aura, it was a mill. The only meters they changed, I thought, was what's it called? Like Slayers and Dungeons ones. I didn't think they made alloy cheaper. Unless alloy was like 2 mil before or something. But I don't think so. Yoink. Maybe I'm tripping them. But I have 1,000 ping, bro. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. I don't do PVs, Armand. Sorry, man. Apologies. But if you have any like specific questions, I can help with that. Yo, what's good, AYD? How's it going, bro? Yeah, alloy was always a mill. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Outlet meter hasn't changed, but it's twice as common from drop. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Hype about to be worth a nice handshake for real, bro. Legit, man. 07s. I mean, hopefully this means they're leading up to, you know, some bigger stuff that like requires hype with like the breach or something like that. Whatever the new combat content is this year, hopefully like hype is required for it a bit more. I feel like hype's pretty balanced now, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's good for what it's good for, but it's not like, you know, broken for end game. So mid game you get it, and then you're like, yo, I can just right click and kill anything in F7, and then you do F7 like 5 times, and then you never do it again. Just play master mode from that point on, and then it's useless as far as damage anyways. English. Yoink. What do you think I should invest into? Kuda or dungeons? I haven't really done much of either. I mean, it just depends which one you enjoy more, honestly. Should invest in whichever one you like the most, because whichever one you like the most, you'll want to play more and end up making more money. That's really what it comes down to. It doesn't matter how much you make an hour off of something if you hate doing it, you know? And they both make really good money. So it's really just, again, personal preference. So I would just, you know, try out or like watch videos on them and see which one you would think is more fun for you, and then go from there. But I mean, to be fair, either way, you pretty much are investing in the same items. Like, it's just different order. For master mode, you buy term first. For Kudra, you buy hype first. And then you go for G-Drag, and then you'll need the other weapon for both. So like start off term, G-Drag, then hype generally for dungeons, and then for Kudra it's like hype, term, G-Drag. Kind of the order there. Kind of scared of ruining dungeon parties? I mean, that's just how it is, you know? Gotta learn somehow, right? People are a little bit toxic. That's just how multiplayer games are, you know? It is what it is. I mean, it's nice if you can find somebody who, like, understands that you're learning, or if you start your own party, you know, and have people join it and say that you're learning, then you're more inclined to get people who aren't gonna be rude. You'll just have to wait longer because there's less of those people, you know? I have Max Juju and Shadow Assassin Max, so what should I do for money? I mean, generally with that, you should do F5. F5 does make a lot of moolah. It's a pretty solid spot to be at. And then, you know, you're pushing your Kata level up along the way, and you'll get your F7 comp, and then be able to upgrade to Necron armor and start doing F7. Somebody has 350 mil. What should they do? Buy Terminator, but they're email level 7. Should I invest in carries or buy stuff for that? I would say never invest in carries. Carries are never worth it. When you spend money on a carry, you are losing that money forever. Whereas if you spend money on an Enderman setup, then you can sell the setup after you're done with Enderman, or museum it, and you're still getting something out of it afterwards. So carries are never worth it, in my opinion. But yeah, how much are Terminators now? I don't even know. Terminator cheapest price, 390 million. Dang, that's kind of wild. Back in my day, those were 1 billion coins. Heck W. Diane even worth doing right now without the tracking perk? Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's what, 10 tracking? Like, it helps a little bit. Tracking is nice, don't get me wrong, but like, it doesn't make it more worth doing, in my opinion. Like, it does help a tiny amount, but if you actually look at the percentage of spawns that it gives, like with 10 tracking, like 10 extra tracking throughout 10 hours, you might get 2 extra Inquisitors, maybe 2, that you wouldn't have gotten. Depends on how many burrows per hour you're doing, but like realistically, it's just so not worth worrying that much about. 390 mil, that's it. Legit, man. Crazy. If I get a mosquito bow, if you're doing Tarantula Slayer, it's definitely worth having for that specifically, but if you're not doing Tarantula Slayer, it's not really that worth going for. I mean, I guess if you don't have Juju yet, then it's a good option. But my boss is teleporting. Still on that 1K ping. Is that what's happening? How much you making an hour right now? Somewhere around 50 mil is my average from Diana. I mean, it's less while I'm streaming for sure, because I'm not paying as much attention. I'm not like sweating burrows or anything. I'm just looking at chat most of the time. But I mean, we already dropped a Chimera. We've been out here 30 minutes, and that's 40 mil all by itself. So I just gotta, and also we did drop a brain food too. So yeah, I think I've already made my 50 mil for this hour. Most likely, between coins and griffin feathers and all that other stuff too. And what do you know? Here's Chimera number 2. Please. Please. Hold up. Bang. Boom. Boom. Swap here. Alright, give me some ferocity, please. Yes. Right here. Yes. We got ferocity. No Chime. But at least we got the ferocity proc. Heck yeah, dude. It's what you like to see. But yeah, no problem, Armand. Let's go, let's go. It was good. Golden doing pretty good. How about you today, bro? I don't think I could ever sell a setup. I like to keep everything. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Because you never know when an update's going to drop and you're going to want it back. And it'll be more expensive. Or if an update drops and you don't want it back, then you can sell it then and make more money. So it's win-win. Stop getting inks. What is this luck? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. The RNG carriedness. I'm blessed. What can I say? Yo, what's good? Alright, how's it going, bro? See what I crafted at 2 something on Iron Man. I did not, bro. I did not. What'd you get? Bam, bam. I check on Flex occasionally. But I'm getting back into my martial arts classes this year a little bit more. Trying to get back in shape a little bit. So, like, I'm not getting fat or anything, but my cardio is not good. I run out of breath a little too easily doing stuff. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, and therefore I have less free time to check Discord. Smile. Got a term. Very nice, very nice. Big GG. Hope your next king rages to 100. Mods, ban that guy. Get him out of here. SMH my head. Alright. I haven't dropped a minus relic in a hot minute. Which, I think... Did people panic sell those? How much are they going for? Hephaestus. 200 mil. Still a lot of money. Still a pretty penny. It's a decent magic power for level 192. I mean, it depends on how much combat you've done, honestly. Because you could be level 192 and, you know, still have, like, a mosquito bow or something like that as your main weapon. So it really just depends, like, what's your main weapon right now? Or, like, specifically bow. What's your bow that you got? Combat 41, okay. Boom. So, got a number in mind already. 14 days downtime, bruh. Got dragon short bow. Oh my. Okay. Alright, I see you then. So, I mean, generally for level 40, for combat 40, I would recommend 500 magic power. Because that's about the time that you want to start grinding E-Man Slayer. Is around combat 40. And that's a good number to have for E-Man Slayer. And a 250 mil Chime 4 minus with G-Trag and hype. Okay, goodness sakes, man. Alright, 1,000 it is then. Goodness sakes, bro. How we got a hype and we're still using Dragon Shortbow. What in tarnation? That's crazy. Never have I ever heard of this. Got 1,026? Alright, you're chilling then. You're chilling. I mean, I guess if you've got a hype, there's no reason to have Juju, to be fair. Just mage until master mode at least. Combat 60 with 1200 magic power. What gear to do E-Man? Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, generally starting out, the cheapest setup is Final Destination. 100%. Final Destination, tried and true. If you have an Ender Relic, then I would suggest getting like Burning Crimson. If you don't have Ender Relic, it can be a bit tough still to do E-Man with Crimson. It's just you take a lot of damage. So with Ender Relic, it kind of negates that a lot, which helps. But without Ender Relic, you might want to try Final Destination. Dude. I'm level 413, still no Termor G-Drag. I mean, fair enough. I know actually quite a few level 400s who are trying specifically to not get it. Which, I mean, is fair. Like, it's best, honestly, the best way to play the game, if you don't, you know, love combat more than anything else, you know, is to just focus on other parts of the game that make more money in the early parts, and then you do combat last, because, you know, by the time you get around to combat, you've got a really high skyblock level, which gives a lot of health. You've got a really high, like, mining level, which gives defense, you know, fishing levels, all this other stuff. Farming levels, that gives a lot of more effective HP and a bit more damage as well from skyblock levels and all that. You get a little extra strength. And of course, Book of Progression does help. So it can be, you know, a pretty big deal to do combat last. If you do everything else first, you're way stronger by the time you get around to it. It was good, Pip. Which die should I go for? That's a good question. I mean, I'm kind of a matcha enjoyer personally, but also, I mean, dark purple is kind of chill right now, with dark auctions being a little bit more, you know, poor friendly, I guess, or purse friendly. There you go. What's the chance to get Chimera with Legendary Griffin? Base chance is 1%, which is multiplied by your looting. So if you have looting 5, then it's like 1.75%. But if you don't have looting 5, or if you only have like, if you have like looting 4, it's still like, I think 1.6%. And then that's multiplied by your magic find. So if you have like 300 magic find on top of that, then it's 4 times 1.6, which is like 6.4% or something like that. Yeah, 6.4%. So it just depends on your magic find a bit. Yo, Armand with the T1 member. Can we get some W's in the chat? Thank you so much, bro. Let's go, let's go. We are up to 147 members right now. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I like grind around 150 mil, and we'll have 750 magic power if I spend it in Talisman Bag only. Dang, bro. After I got Ender Relic, I just tanked E-Man 4 with Final Destination. Yeah, that works. That works too. Trying to make money with this grind, not waste it. Okay. Making money from a die grind. Do you have any pets you need to level? Could go for, is it Nyanza, the one from commissions? Plus you can get like Frostbitten that way as well. Kind of got a chance for 2 dies right there. Not a Shiko also. I mean, that one's only a certain amount you can do every day. But not a Shiko's a good one. No, you're good, Armand. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. You do get access to our members only videos, so I do have a few of those out. I try and do one every month, and there is a post on the channel right now. If you go to my YouTube channel and then head to the post section, in there is a members only post if you scroll down a little bit, and you can leave a question that I'll answer in the members only video for this month. And that goes for all members, by the way. If y'all haven't left a question on that, then feel free to, because I will have a video out about it here before too long. Let's go, Pip. I got you, bro. What in the world? The audio was crazy there. When does Crimson get better than Necron? Around hot tier. Something like that. I'm not sure the exact point, but it's about hot. It's finally time to use my pendant for the first time. Yo, let's go. Huge. Bro got pendant and then never mind again. I respect it. Need to get the dragon essence to start term. Got you. Weather over the next few days sounds so bad for me. Yeah, we're supposed to have a little bit of snow. So there, low-key, there is a chance that at some point over the next couple of days my power goes out. So if y'all don't see a stream from me, that's probably why. Or if stream randomly cuts out, that's also probably why. Which will be really annoying because I won't actually be able to end the stream. The stream will just be up with a black screen. Kinda goofy. Starting tomorrow, we're expecting to have dangerously cold wind chills as low as 40 below zero. Goodness, bro. That is kind of wild. 40 below zero is crazy. Good grief. Are we in Antarctica? Like, sheesh, man. Thinking about getting my first infernal set. I don't know what to get first. It just depends on whether you're doing Kudra or not, honestly. If you're not doing Kudra, get Crimson. If you are doing Kudra, then probably Aurora first, and then Terror after that. What XPs are you missing? So we are missing, let's see. We're missing Wardies. That's the expensive one. Because right now, if we do Bazaar for Wardies, do I have any selling? Nope. These are pricey. I need 3,000 of them. It's a little bit of coins. 3K, bang. There's not even 3,000 of them on the auction house. I could get 1,000 for 1 billion coins. So at the moment, if I was going to go for that, it would cost me like 3 billion coins and have to only buy like 1,000 per day. Take me 3 days-ish. Like it's ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. But other than that, we do have Harpy Bestiary, which is another thing we're going for at the moment. We have Time Stalk Clone Bestiary. We have Zombuddy Bestiary. And we also got to get the Voters Badge from Mayor Aatrox as a visitor on our garden. So I've been going for that off stream because farming is boring. And I figured y'all would rather watch me do Diana instead. Smile. Boom, boom. In Iowa, good grief, man. That's crazy. Negative 40-degree winds in Iowa is wild. Holy cow. Got 29 minion slots with 0 minions down. Should I go for money? And if so, what one? Or can I put gold down for collection? I wouldn't recommend doing gold just because it's so easy to do, like, manually. If you have a glossy mineral set and like a goblin pet, then you just spend 2 fiestas mining gold and mines of Devon, and then you got it. Like, it is not a very difficult grind to do by hand, so I just wouldn't recommend it. Man, where's my second Kaim at? But I mean, for money wise, generally slime is what most people do. Again, it's been nerfed a lot, but so have all the other minions, so it's still one of the best ones. Sheep is also good, or like tarantulas if you want to spend a lot of money. Tarantulas and revs are still very good. I actually probably have a couple mil to claim out of mine. I haven't claimed them since Aura started, really. But it's hard for you to make a bill being in the end game. I mean, if I was going for money specifically, not really. I mean, it's not, you know, easy to do. You don't like make a bill in an hour or anything like that. But if I was really trying to, I could probably, I mean, Diana's one of my better money methods. I make like 50 mil an hour doing this, so I mean, this is like 20 hours to make a bill. But you know, I can do that. I can make like a bill a week if I need to, or more if I really need to, but usually don't. But yeah, something like that, about a bill a week is pretty casual, I would say. Around 5 degrees Celsius in my area, no rain and a very strong wind. Dang. I guess that, I don't know if that's worse, because dry cold can be worse than wet cold sometimes, I feel like. boom. Next. My ping's like 40k, bro. What in the world? What is going on? I have to bully you into getting Fatal Tempo. I mean, legit, I'm gonna be done with Diana after this week. You know? And low-key, I mean, they did do one patch with Fatal Tempo. I wouldn't be shocked if they just fully patch out the pet swapping working. So that's why I don't want to do it, because it's gonna get patched eventually. It's not worth investing in. So I can't sell the Fatal Tempo after I apply it to something, because if I apply it to something, I'm applying it to one of my soulbound items. So I'm just not gonna waste the money on it. Need to try Kaluki Tribe Children for spawning revs in Crystal Hollows right now with max combat wisdom. It's 4 kills to spawn. Can get 260 to 300 bosses an hour if good lobby. Just need to have the different spawns close, bro. What? How much health do those guys have? Like, good grief, that's insane. That's a little bit insane. 1 mil? Dang, only a mil? Okay. Fair enough. That's wild, though. Holy. There's so many money-making methods that makes more than that and are easier to start. I mean, Blaze got nerfed. What else do you want me to do? I'm not doing dungeons. Which, I mean, that's a bit RNG-based as well. I mean, I guess Tarantula Slayer would be a better option for money, probably. But, eh. Do. You would need 3 weeks? No. Nah, I can make a bill in like... Oh, or yeah, 3 weeks for the wardies. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, something like that. About how long it would take. Comprendo. Boom. Destroyed. Bing. Which, I mean, I have a lot of passive money methods as well, to be fair. Like, mainly, at the moment, I've got greenhouse and composter. I'd say I make about 30 mil a day between the two of those right now, which is pretty nice. Just a nice little bonus. Composter's carrying the weight, but, you know, I get like 1 lone lily a day on average or so. So that helps. Spider Slayer, yep. Who could have guessed? Depending on Mythos equipment, Mythos equipment is nice. I would be using it right now if I was willing to put Bloodshot on the belt, but I'm not. I mean, it's a little extra money here and there, you know. Free coins is free coins. I mean, I guess it's not free, but extra coins is extra coins. But, I mean, as far as the armor sucks. I'm a Mythos armor hater, but the equipment is kind of valid. 2 pieces of it is pretty chill. I mean, again, when cocooning was broken, I was using that. But once they fixed cocooning, I'm using Primordial now just because it has Bloodshot on it, and I don't want to put Bloodshot on my Mythos set. Yoink. Composter makes more by himself. Legit. Composter's cooking, dude. Composter cooking. But yeah, generally I'm making like 25 mil from Composter, and then like 5 mil from Lone Lilies per day, something like that. Why do I hate the armor? Because it's worse at everything. It's worse for damage than Crimson, and it's worse for Magic Find than Sorrow, so there's just not really a reason to get it. Might as well just use your other sets, and if you're a newer player trying to get into Diana, it's better to just run, like, spend the money on those other sets, in my opinion. Because you'll use those other sets for more stuff, you know. I mean, I guess if you're just, like, literally just getting into it, then it's an option, but it's definitely not the best option. For sure. Yo, what's good, Fred? How's it going, bro? Yoink. Do I actually get to spawn a King Minos now that you're here? I haven't spawned one all day, but I've spawned like 7 inks in the last hour, so that's been kind of cool. Sorrow better than Mythos? Yeah, so the Mythos magic find does not get boosted by Renowned or Legion, is why it's worse. Because it's magic find against a specific type of mob. It's not just a stat that's added straight to your character. And Renowned only boosts the stat being added straight to your character. So it's worse for magic finds. Slightly worse, but still worse. Hightail worth it or not? I mean, I'm kind of biased. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying it so far. It really just, you know, it's going to depend per person whether it's worth it right now. I definitely think it'll be worth it for most people in the next month or two, for sure. Because if y'all haven't seen, WinCraft has officially teased that it is a Hytale server that they're making. They tweeted out something this morning that was like, high time, and they spelled high time like HY. It's like high time we made a new server, something like that. So they will be making a new Hytale server. So we're gonna have a WinCraft MMORPG in Hytale, as well as the Minecraft version. So we're officially getting that. And yeah, again, like just the modability of Hytale is the cool part. So once people get more time to do mods and stuff and more servers and things, it's gonna be so cool. But again, I'm enjoying the base game right now. After this week, I'll probably do SkyBlock streams. I mean, when we're not needing XP, I'm probably not gonna stream SkyBlock as much. I'll still stream it. But when there's no updates, or you know, I've got max XP and there's no updates, then I probably will be focusing on Hytale, because I do want to start learning how to speedrun Hytale. Because it looks cool. I've seen a few speed runs now in like PB, I think not PB, world record right now is like 42 minutes, and my personal best is like an hour and 41 minutes. So I got a little bit of improvement to do. I'd like to get a sub-hour time at some point. It's kind of my eventual goal, is to do that, but we'll see what happens. Did they fix the eye thing from Spider Slayer? Yes, cocooning is fixed. It is fixed. Imagine what Minecraft would be if their devs worked as hard as Hypixel's. Yeah, I mean, just the excuse me, just the updates that we've gotten already are kind of epic. Which, I mean, I do respect like the time that goes into a Minecraft update. Like the they've shown some behind the scenes stuff, and just the audio crafting alone is incredible. 100%. So, and the thing is, like, a lot of the updates that Hytale's getting right now, they have had like at least half worked on in the past, and they were just, you know, perfecting it before it got released. So Hytale has a lot in their backlog that they're able to work on, whereas, you know, when Minecraft makes an update, they're making it from scratch. So Hytale will get to that point at some point where it's going to start taking them longer to do updates, I imagine. But we shall see. I think what will most likely eventually happen, I'm curious. I'm kind of curious, like, once you buy the game, are they ever going to have like more stuff as an option, like cosmetics wise and things, you know, to be bought? Because that excuse me, that could be, as a person with a creator code, I'm kind of wondering this, because you know, I do like to make more money personally, but we'll see what happens. Mini Clune will make Hytale better. Yeah, Mini Clune cooking out here, bro. Man is cooking. Gotta respect it. For the level leaderboard, since there's already people who have max XP, is it even possible for you to get number 1? Not at the moment. But if we get to max XP and then an update comes out, and then we're all on the same playing field, and then I have a chance. If I'm the first person to max it, then I can be number 1, at least until somebody else catches up. So that's kind of, I don't know if I'll ever be number 1, but if I am, that's the way that it'll have to happen. So I'm still playing catch up right now. It takes a while to catch up, especially when they're adding so many, you know, updates that are like time sinks to the game. I love Hytale's graphics. It's too good, legit, bro. I really like the graphics on Hytale. They're very nice. They're very, very nice. Are you a Christian? Yes, sir. I go to a Wesleyan church. I grew up in a Baptist church, but I go to a Wesleyan church now. Yes, Minikloon is working on the Hytale team. He did get hired on the Hytale team. An absolute legend. The Sharp Wither Scroll, GG, man. Let's go. We're going for Supreme 100 in Hytale Windcraft. Oh, goodness. We'll see. I mean, I want to try it out at the very least, you know, and see how it plays. I'm very excited about what's possible. And I'm sure that Windcraft will, you know, kind of expand upon what we think is possible in a Hytale. It's kind of what they did in Minecraft originally, so could be some pretty epic stuff that they come up with. What's the opinion like Hytale can give competition to Minecraft? I don't think so at base. I think the base game of Minecraft is always going to be, you know, as big as it is. And like the speedruns right now for Minecraft make more sense. You know, just the fact that Minecraft speedruns alone are as big as they are is a big deal. Like Hytale speedruns I think could be cool. Right now it's a weird speedrun because there's not even a boss fight in the speedrun. But okay, hi there, fella. So Hytale speedruns are a little bit wacky at the moment for sure. Sorry, I'm trying not to make you guys dizzy, but probably just gonna happen anyways. I also don't want to get hit by the thing. The fishing rod would be kind of awkward. Alright, let's get him. Holy cow. Where is my wool? How much are shimmering wools right now? Dang, only 100. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, Minikloon is the go for sure. Does Crown do more damage or Warden for Slayers? Depends on how many coins you have on it. I think Crown is better. It's like basically the same thing at like 100 mil, I think. And then at a bill, Crown is better. Do. Oh. Hi there, fella. How much XP are you off of max? Let's see. So there is a epic talisman that can't be reconned that I don't have. So that's like 12 XP right there. I believe we've got the Harpy Bestiary plus another 2 is 3. And then another 5 is 8. So 20. And then Wardy's 25. I'm missing like 25 right now. I think that's the right number. Something like that. So in total we're missing 25 XP, so max. No, wait. There's another 10 somewhere. Because I think the max right now is like, I don't know, is it 541 point? I don't even know. Let me do /leaderboard. What do people have right now? Yoink. For SkyBlock levels. Because whatever that is, +9, I think, is the current max. Yeah. I think. Because people have the common, just 3, and then it goes up to rare, so yeah, 9. So max right now should be 541.33. So I'm missing 3 XP somewhere. Oh yeah, the Rose Dragon. I don't have Rose Dragon level 100. That's what it is. That's what it is. So I'm missing 28 total XP. Forgot about that. It was good, Jake. How's it going, bro? Yoink. Don't get bored playing Hypixel. That is true. That is true. There's always something to do. For sure. How much can F5 make at max in an hour? That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't really know. I haven't played F5 in like 3 years, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I'd imagine, I mean, at max, you know, that'd be like if you're ultimate RNG carry dropping like... Can you drop livid dyes from F5 chat? But I'd say like average is probably 20 to 30 mil most of the time. If I had to gamba. It's got 5 chimes and 6 inks. Good grief, man. Let him cook. Do-do-do-do. Yoink. Alright. Trevor the Trapper is Mushroom Desert. Ta-da. I whiffed. Bro. Come on, work with me. There we go. Making me waste so much on this. But hey, it wasn't a waste, turns out, because we actually dropped it. Nice. Crazy. Not even magic finding swapping on these guys, and we're dropping stuff. And then we go and do inks. I've dropped 2 brain foods so far today. For reference, brain foods are 0.5%, and Chimera is 1.25%. So in theory, I should have 2.5 times as many chimes as brain foods. So in theory, I should have 4 chimes by now. What the heck, man? Almost got level 80. How should I make money? Currently have money by hunting panda shards. Generally getting into hunting. Or not hunting. You're already into hunting. Getting into farming is what you do after hunting. That's usually the strats. Bam, boom. Didn't grind Kata when Aura was in house, so I'm Kata 44 right now. I mean, it's fair. There was so much to do while Aura was here, so still valid. How's our Harpy Bestiary coming along? Okay, we've gotten like 20 kills. It's not great. It's definitely not great. I should check on Garden though, because our visitors should have popped up by now. Let's grab this. Yoink. Alrighty, there's 10 out of 10. Let's go Garden real quick. See what happened. Okay, our visitors are not full. That's awkward. Let's swap to this. Rose. And here. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Boom, boom. Alright. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. Beautimous. Okay. And then we can snag this guy. This guy. These are all good. Maybe I got a Lone Lily. Would be cool. Probably not, but maybe. How's this dude doing? 13. Okay. Let's water them real quick, because why not? They are chilling. How about over here? This guy is at 11. This one is at 13. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know when these things die, because this one's they're 11 days old. Devour, or not devours, flesh traps last forever, bro. Like, good grief. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. Alright, we're at nearly Rose Dragon level 132, which is pretty cool. Not quite, though. I just missed a Dark Auction. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. I guess most rich people earn money from macros? No. No, they do not. Most rich people actually play the game. And then the macroers get banned. That's usually what happens. So some rich people do it by macroing, and then they get banned pretty quickly. Do-do-do-doot. Bam, 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 bam. Yoink. But anywaysers, we are up to 427 mil right now, which again is nice. For once, we're actually making money while grinding for something. Still haven't dropped mythological die, so it would be cool to get that before we max bestiary, because I don't know, I'll still probably grind Diana whenever we're done with bestiary, but I just won't do it as much. All right, interesting. If I saw a series from you starting, that would help me. I mean, I have videos from when this profile started. They are still on the channel. It is the Road to Elite 500 series, I think was the original. So that is a playlist on the channel if you want to check it out. It is a little bit outdated. I did kind of push mining pretty quickly on that profile. I would generally recommend pushing farming, hunting first and then farming nowadays, but how I got money on this profile is still available. Where my Dayblade, or not Dayblade, Daystick, SMH. Bam, 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 bam. All right, all right, all right. Farms like 37 and mining 40. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, once you get the, you can get the farming up to 40. That's when you get fermento gear and then make a lot more money after that. Which, I mean, squash is still good, but fermento do make bank. For sure. Was Archer starting out doing mage? Good times, bro. Honestly, I don't know. Mage was alright. I preferred Burrs. Burrs was my favorite class because I didn't have to blood rush. I don't really like blood rushing. I like doing secrets and stuff. So I preferred. Oh, my bad. I preferred Burrs because you actually kill stuff fast and you get to clear. So it's kind of nice. I liked Burrs the best just because of that, I think, was honestly the main reason. And then, like, the boss fight stuff wasn't bad either. It's pretty chill. Have to stress for a second during I4, and then once you're done with that, you're just vibing. Pretty much. Same, Burrs is goated. Love Burrs. Let's go, dude. Fellow Burrs enjoyers in the chat. Stab. Which sword is best for all things like Dungeon Slayers and for Diana? There's not one. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, technically Dark Claymore would be the best option there, but it is not the best at any of those things except dungeons. Dark Auction is the best dungeons weapon, but like Dayblade is best for Diana, and then the Slayer weapons are best for their respective Slayers. There's not a one size fits all, and that's on purpose. They want you to actually, like, have multiple different weapons. Kind of the point. Boom. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cook him. Good night, bro. Why does he hurt so bad? SMH. No loot. What the heck? Isn't 3/4 Mythos armor best in slot? No. Mythos is trash. It's absolute garbage. Compared to Infernal Crimson, it does not hold a candle. Not in the slightest. Bum, bum, bum. And then even compared to Sorrow for Magic Find, it's slightly worse. Sorrow is a bit better for Magic Find as well. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Come on, give me stonks. How many Mythos frags do I have right now? I wonder. What are we looking at? 20? They're not even worth 2 mil? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yeah, dang. Sorry to hear that, Ordinary. Yeah, hate to see it, man. Yeah, hate to see it. Words don't work in situations like that. Just rough out here. Rough times out here. But I'm trying to think of what our next update. Like, I mean, the pet swapper update that was just announced, the Dolly. Like, what do we think about that update? They already reverted the relic change, so we're still keeping the magic find on relic, at least for now. So I feel like it's a good update. I mean, everybody's been asking for pet items to not get deleted, you know? So I think it'll be epic. Yeah, we are getting a lot of updates this year. It is kind of nice. Crown of Avarice good for Slayers. I mean, I use it for Slayers. I like it better than Warden Helm. I mean, once it gets to 1 billion coins, it's better than Warden Helm for damage, but also you only have 200 speed while you're wearing the Warden Helmet, so you can get that extra speed when you're using Crown of Avarice. So I just like Crown of Avarice because it's first off faster, and then the damage is also even better once you get it to a bill. So it's a win-win scenario. But yeah, I mean, if you have 100 mil crown, I would still use it over Warden Helm, just again because of the speed. And it's basically the same damage at that point. Your texture pack, it's in the description. Bing, 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 bing. And all the names of the different packs are down there as well. If I should buy 100 mil crown at least, yeah, generally. Kind of the strats. Goodness sakes, learning. You need to calm it down, bro. Relax, man. It's not that serious. It's in the description. Papega. Got to have a little bit of patience, man. Just a little bit. I'll get crowned when they're back to 300 mil. Yeah, we're getting Diaz. So they should drop in price quite a bit. Which is nice. Yeah, 800 mil. It's a little ridiculous right now. Crowns are a little ridiculous at the moment. That is for sure. Is full Helianthus better than Fermento with Rancher's Boots, farming fortune-wise? Let me my brain wrap around this. Yes, 100%. I mean, Helianthus is the upgrade of Fermento. So, but even like, you know, full Fermento would still be worse as well. Did you try fake pixel? No. Just no. Why would I try the fake version of the good thing when I can just play the good thing? You know? I'm good. I'll pass. Boom, boom. Alright, alright, alright. What's fake pixel? It's like Hypixel, but a rip-off version that you can play if you have like a pirated version of Minecraft. Basically. Bing, 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 bing. Yoink. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. How's our Harpy kills doing? Spelling is hard. Oh, not bestiary. Or not bizarre. Bestiary. There we go. Okay, so we need... Take me that long to get that many kills today. Ugh. My rates are a little worse than yesterday. So far. Just a bit. I don't know why. I mean, we're getting a lot more... excuse me, a lot more inks, I guess. I'm probably just not paying as much attention as well. Could very possibly be the issue. Do 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 do. Boom boom. It's good, but you can play for YouTube content. I'm not gonna promote like a ripoff. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna promote like literally stealing somebody's idea and making a worse version of it. There's literally just no upside to that. Heck W. Just literally no upside. Bam, 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 bam. Whew. But anyways, there's... Yo. I mean, now we're spawning some harpies. Now we're getting there. Bam, bam. Why do you prefer BLC over a self-built mod folder? It's just safer for my brain. I got ratted once. Which, I mean, that wasn't even through mods. That was Discord. But it's just for my brain to feel safe. Pretty much. Also, I want to get a... I was wanting to get a cape was the original reason that I started using Bad Lion. Or that I stuck with Bad Lion. I started using Bad Lion because 30 Virus was using it. And then I did want to stick with it to get a cape, which they're not doing those anymore. So I will be swapping to Lunar soon. And then I'll get some mods. For sure. But borrow money counts on Crown of Avarice. That is true. That is factual. Do 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 do. You're Indian or South African? Are you asking me? Wait a minute. I do live in the United States of America. Yo, what's good, Lurks? How you doing, bro? Good morning, good morning. What's up, what's up? Make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. Make sure to do it. Used Badline for my whole time with SkyBlock. Just switched to Lunar last week. It's actually pretty nice in my opinion. Yeah, now that you can put your own mods in there, it's definitely nice. So it's going to be a win-win for me. We get mods, and I can get a Lunar cloak at some point, hopefully. So it's a win-win. I'm curious, like, if they have requirements. They probably do. Like, you probably have to have at least, like, 50,000 or 70,000 subs or something. Didn't Future get his at around, like, 50k subs? Something like that. So pretty cool. Smoked. Dang, we're spawning harpies left and right now. That's what I'm talking about. Time in the United States right now. I got the clock up here. I live on the East Coast, so for me it's 11. But for like Central it'd be 10, and then for West Coast it'd be 9. Got Aatrox last night. Yo. I still need that, bro. I have not got bro to spawn yet. It's rough out here, man. Rough out here. Love self-made mod pack. I'll probably just use candy pats. Most likely. I'll just copy paste. That way I know the stuff that I'm getting is safe. You know? Yoink. But we'll see what happens. See what ends up going down. But yeah, I still gotta get Mayor Aatrox to show up on my garden, man. He's not appearing. I need that talisman. I mean, to be fair, we at least got some XP today already, which we are 63rd now. We're back up to 63rd, so no longer 65th. Title clickbait. Heck W. We're moving up in the world, but hey, now the thumbnail's not clickbait, so it's a win-win. For real. Aatrox has visited me 3 times, bro. You have the... Wait, you can get the VIP badge? Wait, so you can have him visit you multiple times? Wait a minute. You can have the same mayor visit you and you get the badge that way? I thought you had to have unique mayors visit you. My fault. I'm tripping. How did I not know this? I mean, I guess it's brand new still, but heck. That's crazy. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, we got the Ferocity proc. No stonks though. Feels bad, man. How does someone upgrade the badge? I guess it's just by having mayors visit you multiple times, and it can be the same ones. Synergies mod packs, good. Candy Pat 1 sucks. I might use Synergies then, actually. Synergy's a cool dude, for sure. But I don't imagine the Candy Pats is that bad. I don't imagine it's that bad. Or bad at all, honestly. It's just personal preference, really. But I might try them both out, just see what I like, and then maybe do a combo of both. Something like that. Just hands it to you when he visits. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I need that. Which one of these is not a pet? Slime. Yoink. Boom, boom. All right. You know what? Not even gonna question it. Not even gonna question it. We're good. We're just gonna move on. Just gonna move on. Just move on. Can't recomment for some reason? Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know why. I wonder if once you get it up to Supreme you can recomment, or I don't know. Strange. Got every 1.21 mod pack and Candy Pat 1 is easier for me. Dang. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. But anyways, if y'all enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button. We are very, very close to 31,000 subs. It's actually crazy. Last night's video has been cooking, which is really nice. Gotta love the update videos, man. Gotta love it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yoink. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's the wrong way. But yeah. Very close to 31k subs, and on Twitch we're actually very close to 1,900 followers. So if y'all haven't followed and you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. Let's go. We got a little ways to go to get to 2k. The progress is actually crazy, like how much our Twitch viewership has gone up this year, or last year. I mean, like probably when I started I was averaging, you know, like 3 viewers, and then now we're averaging closer to 20, 15 to 20. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Boom, boom. But let's go. Sounds like a plan, learning. Yoink. Let's see, what do we got here? Beautimus. And yeah, again, if y'all are considering buying Hytale, by the way, I have been talking about Hytale a bit today. Consider using code 2BD at checkout. I do get a bit of a kickback off that. It's actually crazy how many people have already been using it. So huge shout out to everybody that's been buying Hytale using code 2BD. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam. But anywaysers, we're up to 450 mil purse now. I mean, now that we have Rose Dragon, the main thing I spend money on now is either wardies or mutations. So decisions. I guess I could technically start keeping some Chimera books. Finally get my Dayblade to Chime 5, but I'd rather save up for updates, personally. Would be my personal preference. Get Hytale for real, for real. Yeah, I mean, low-key at that point, we'll see what it's looking like. I wouldn't be shocked if in, you know, like 5 years. I don't know. We'll see what servers are like, you know. I don't think Hytale is going to be a Minecraft killer. I don't think so. Like, Minecraft will still be alive 100%. It's always going to have a place in everyone's heart, no matter what. And I think still vanilla Minecraft will probably still be more popular than vanilla Hytale. But who knows? Crazier things have happened throughout history. Split Katana and Terminator can do T4 E-Man? Yes. Those are the best weapons for it. So 100%. It's actually exactly what I used. I got a third relic, so now I can make a second Hephaestus relic for my Skatha, and whenever they make it useless on Skatha, I can just use the item swapper and put Quick Claw on it and Hephaestus relic on Crow. There you go. Bro is out here cooking. Let's go, dude. Hephaestus relic on Crow. Haven't heard of that one. That's a new one for sure. For sure, for sure. Was Hytale? That is Hypixel's brand new game. They came out with a whole brand new game. Specifically because they didn't like making stuff in Minecraft. So they were like, you know what? Let's actually make stuff. Just make our own game. So they made their own game. And it's pretty cool. I've been enjoying it a lot so far. For sure, for sure. Let's grab that. There's this. Smoked. How's Harpies coming along? Okay, we're almost up to 2.6. I don't know, chat. I think... might have to do some off-camera grinding if we're going to hit this before Aura leaves, but... Or not Aura. Before Diana leaves. At the same time... it's a lot. It's doable, though. It's doable. Getting high top after I decide what to get. Laptop or PC. Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know. For gaming... I mean, the thing is... Hytale is pretty, one of those intensive. Dang. Nice, bro. Man's got a voter badge. I respect it. How long have you been looking for my lobby? Or did you just happen to get in here? Heck W. So long. That's crazy. That's crazy. Got 5 Minecraft accounts, so I agree Minecraft is goated. There you go. Yoink. What's Voter's Badge? That is the new talisman that you can get from the mayors appearing on your garden. Yo, 1.2 mil. Let's go. So... Okay, that's weird. The mayors can appear on your garden while they're elected. Perfect use of my time. Legit. Let's go. Bro made an on-stream cameo. Huge. But yeah, so that is obtainable now since Aura's finally gone. You can actually get the mayors to visit your garden. And after you get enough of them, you can get the badge, level it all the way up to Supreme, which is pretty epic. I left somebody a comment yesterday that was incorrect then, because I thought you could only get up to regular voter's badge, but apparently people are getting VIP from Aatrox visiting them enough times. It's very, very interesting. Stay. There we go. Alright, think. Okay, that missed somehow. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Second time of the day. Actually got a magic find swap this time. Huge. Absolutely massive stonks. Only been an hour and a half to drop 2 times. We'll take it. We will take it. Let's go. If any person didn't have Terminator, what weapon can you use for hits phase? I mean, a lot of people use Scythe Blade. Or not Scythe Blade. Yeah. Scythe Blade is used for Reaper Scythe. There you go. Reaper Scythe. You get like either T3 or floor 3 or M3 tank zombies, usually M3. Or you can get like Wither Specters from the Crimson Isle and just have them hit the boss down. Bam, bam. 10 more ability damage, which is insane. Kinda cooks, kinda cooks. The luck I left you with trust. There you go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I feel old. Fair enough. Yeah, I am so sore today, man. It's like my 2nd class back at Jiu-Jitsu, and everyone I rolled with last night was above my weight class. So I was just getting pancakes, bro. It was rough out there. I only got tapped once after I was very exhausted. So that's my excuse. Is there any other pet you would put Hephaestus Relic on if they nerfed it the way they wanted to this next update? It's a good question. I mean, they've reverted that, but I guess... I mean, I have one. I guess I could swap it out on my Jade Dragon. You know. I could swap out the Minos Relic then for a Hephaestus Relic. Would be an option. Other than that, nothing too crazy, I guess. I got RAM, so should I upgrade or get a new PC? I'm not knowledgeable enough on this stuff, man. I probably need to get more RAM. I don't have a lot of RAM myself, but it's so expensive now. Stinking AI garbage taking over the world. Sparing Hephaestus Relic was getting gutted. It'll still be useful. Thankfully, they have reverted to that. I'm curious when they're doing this Magic Find update, though. Because they are going to be revamping Magic Find at some point. So I am a bit curious as to when that'll be happening. We'll have to see. It's more important for T4 E-Man, E-Dragger, or the accessory? I'd say accessory, personally. Bam, bam. In my personal opinion. Bam, 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 bam. Gotcha, dude. Yoink. I do not, Andre. Who dat? Or what is that? It sounds familiar. Maybe they've been in the chat before. But I can't remember names, bro. It's too much. Too many names to recall. Wonder what they'll do to it. Any theories as for how Magic Find revamp will work? It's a good question. I would honestly kind of expect it to be based just on your general power. So like maybe you get Magic Find from museum levels. Maybe you get it from just skyblock levels. Combat levels, they give you Magic Find. And they just make it like a flat set that they give you instead of having to gear swap for it. So no gear will have Magic Find on it anymore. But you can get it from other sources, is what I would expect. For like 3 to 4 hours, I can log into Hypixel. Yo, let's go. First try for real. It's like skill reward? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's almost got max skyblock XP? Ah, very nice, very nice. So he's one of the 62 people ahead of me right now. I got you. 4 books in an hour and a half. Good grief, Torden. I need some RNG like that. What the heck? Surely they add Magic Find for every 10 skyblock levels. Could be, could be. It's like 1.5 every 10 levels or 2 every 10 levels. Something like that. I'd expect, yeah, like 1 every 5 levels or something. Kind of how they give out strength right now. They just give out Magic Find instead. Bam, bam. And then maybe you get Magic Find every time you turn in a Time Charm as well, or I don't know. Something like that. The main idea, I don't know what rate they'll do it at, but the main idea is that, yeah, they give it based off of completing tasks instead of wearing armor and that sort of thing. Bam, 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 bam. Yoink. Think Chimera will fall off? I mean, they'd have to make a better enchant, which I don't think they'll do, honestly. Chimera's pretty busted as it is. I don't think they'll do anything crazier than that. Plus, I mean, the fact is, every time they add a new Slayer, which they're supposed to be adding multiple this year, there's going to be a new resurgence in need for Chimera. Because now Chimera is good to have on your Slayer weapons, so all the rich players out here are going to be buying Chimera for their Slayer weapons every time there's a new Slayer. So, I don't think so. Yo, what's good, Hutchins? How's it going, bro? What does the new Reclaim thing do? Reclaim. Like for the pet swapping on Alpha? Is that what we're talking about? Or for like outdated items? Is there /reclaim? I can't remember. Reclaim. Oh, these. Yeah, that's for whenever, like, they made it so you couldn't dungeonize the Primordial Belt anymore. Like, when it first came out, you could dungeonize it, but now you can't. So you can reclaim the Master Stars that you had on it if you put any on it. Bam, bam. Yoink. I think that's the only use. I can't remember. Maybe there was something else that they did that's not dungeonizable anymore. But that's the big one that most people are using. So excited for the 1.21 update. Imagine all the new items we'll get. Legit, bro. It's gonna go crazy. There's so many big updates that are gonna be so epic. My 10-star Primordial Belt. Exactly. Exactly. I'm good, Blitz. Good luck, though. More magic find per skill level for real, so it's based off skill average. Would cook. That would cook, yeah. Just based on it, you get magic find for your skill average. So if you have, you know, 52.9 skill average, you get magic find for that. That could cook. For real. Bro dropped another relic. What the heck, man? I mean, it's not like you'll only need one. Am I right? Trident for Guardian Slayer? Exactly. Chimera on Trident would go crazy. That's wild options. Wild, man. You have max SkyBlock XP? No, we're still missing like 25. Or 28, actually. 28 total XP. Which, speaking of, let me actually check if my visitors have shown up yet. We got 3 more. What have we here? Swap to this. Get out to Rose Drag. This should level him up. Boom. There he is. Level 132. Off of that. Huge. Absolutely huge. 5k minor skills and 0 relics. Dang. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. I already have the relics to make a second Hephaestus relic on top of the one on my G-Drag. Dang, bro. Fair enough. Think title books will go up. I forgot what that does, honestly. What are these? Maybe. I guess, yeah, they'll be considered sea creatures, right? So, what is this from again? I don't even remember. Is this like, Agatha's Shop or something? Or Year of the Seal? Year of the Seal? Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Trying to get one Torden, that is mad unlucky. Legit, bro. Goodness sakes. You know what else we need in here? A posture check. Alright. There we go. I'm too old for this, man. Getting too old for this. Just a little bit. Fiery Crimson 10-star or Mythos better? Crimson, 100%. 100%. Bam, bam. Kind of salty about how instead of thinking about buffing Quick Claw, they went for the nerf Hephaestus relic. Yeah, I feel that. That is fair. It would be cool to boost Quick Claw. Or to add... I'm curious if they'll, like, add a better version of it or something at some point. Like, you can upgrade. Use Quick Claw to upgrade into something different. Would be kind of cool. To be like, back in my day, legit. That's me for real. Yoink. Come here, boy. Sheesh. Only 10 mil more and we'll have our 500 mil purse, man. I need a Chimera book right here. Right now. I don't know, low-key, if I sell Griffin Feathers again, I probably got a couple mil in there. I did just sell them, so it wouldn't be too much. But a little bit. How's Diana going? Pretty good so far. We dropped 2 chimes so far today in less than 2 hours. So not too shabby. About average rates, so we take those. But hopefully we can keep it going. Bestiary's going by a little bit slow, though. I mean, my goal for today, we started off at like 2,500. Sorry, and 60 kills, something like that. Dude, my arm is so out of whack. Good grief. We've gotten 30 kills in like nearly 2 hours, which is like half the rates I was getting yesterday, so that part's kind of rough. My goal for today was get 125 kills, and we've only done like a fifth of that, so or a quarter, I guess. So not looking too good on that front. I'm not gonna lie. Not looking too snazzy. Bam, 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 bam. I think you underestimate my power, Blitz. I'm gonna be honest. I think you underestimate my power. Plus, odds are that if he scammed you out of it, he's probably already sold it. I'm gonna be honest. He probably done sold it. Yo, what's good, real OG? Or OJ, sorry. Or is it OG? Is that just a weird way of spelling OG? I should have asked this like the first time I came in chat, and I just didn't. I'm out here trolling. Yo, it's good 3 years. How's it going, bro? He didn't been tracking his auction house. He might have traded it. Usually they don't like sell it on auction house if it's like that, you know. They'll generally trade it most of the time, so it doesn't get picked up as easily. We're missing XP. We're missing 28 from getting Rose Dragon to level 200. From getting the bestiaries. We got a few bestiaries left between Time Stalk, Harpies, and the other thing, Zombuddies. And then we've also got to get the Voters badge and all of its upgrades from Mayor Visitors appearing on Greenhouse or on Garden. So mostly farming stuff, but also a little bit of Diana. So we're focusing Diana right now, and then we'll worry about the farming shenanigans here before too long. Sir, calm yourself. Alright, let's do this. Stay. Man. One of these days I'll drop something off those again. I'll get a third Manticore. Or fourth. I think I have. Can't remember if I have 3 or 4 now. Or 2 or 3 now. Something like that. Every time I see you on stream, you're doing Diana. Aren't you bored? I like Diana. Diana's fun, especially on stream, because, like, I don't have to use my brain 90% of the time. So I prefer this. He's using it? Alright, fair enough. Party him and say, do you know who you scammed? Bro, do you think this is gonna have any effect? Do you really think this will have any effect? Tech W. Scammers scam because they don't care what anybody thinks. That's why they scam. Bam, 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 bam. What in the world, 3 years? When do you think Minister Perks will be added? I would expect before the end of February, but I'm not expecting it super soon. Be back in a few months. Gotta get flower minions set up, so I'll get a build maybe. Dang, bro. Man's putting that money into the flower minions. I respect it. What's your plan with Badline going away? I'm just gonna be using Lunar, is the plan. I already installed it. I just gotta set up a mod pack in there and then see if we can get it all working. I'll probably use energies / candy pats, a little mix of both, something like that. See what happens. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. There's like something. My arm is popping. Like, I don't know if you can hear it. It's really not fun. Not fun. It didn't do that yesterday. It's doing that now. I don't like it. Are you good? 3 years? You good, bro? What in tarnation? Oh, I got magic pit. Lol. Bro's getting old for real, man. Nah, I did, I went to my second jujitsu class back last night. Like, I did it years ago, but kind of took a long hiatus. And now we're back. But, I don't know, I didn't feel like I got close to having to tap in an armbar, but I didn't feel like it wasn't hurting me. So I didn't tap, and it wasn't doing that last night, so I didn't think anything of it. And then I woke up this morning and my arm hurts. And it's popping like that. It was not popping like that last night. So I don't know, I must have like slept on it weird. Plus like all the jujitsu stuff, because I don't think it's from that armbar. So again, it should have hurt last night if that was the case, and it just didn't. Should have been popping. I don't know, man. Mayor's getting voted in. It is Diaz, yeah. We're gonna have stock exchange, and then Paul Minister with easy peasy, I think. Something like that. Will you be able to share your settings again? I'll be messing with it and just a touch of stuff. I have no clue. Hopefully, I'll be able to. But I don't know how Lunar works at all. I haven't looked at it, like, at all yet. I just downloaded the launcher, and you can launch Badlion from the Lunar client, so. Forgot that the D word is scary for an iPod. My bad, gang. SMH. Is this like a game guide 3 years? What in tarnation? Just like a guide to, like, I don't know, some kind of fever dream game. Heck, W. Every time Mayor comes as a visitor, it will upgrade the accessory. I think it's based on the number on the accessory. So like the first time you get it, the voter badge gives +3 votes. And then after you get, you know, a total of 3 mayor visitors, it'll upgrade again. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, again, it's very early. The most I've seen anyone have is uncommon. But apparently it's not based on unique mayors. You can have the same mayor visit multiple times and it'll count. So I don't know why that's the case. I thought for sure it'd be unique mayors, but it is not the case. So that'll be something else for me to work on after Diana's gone, I guess. We'll be doing a lot of farming. Heck, W. Need Diaz to frag my Dayblade? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Many such people, many such cases, many such cases. For real, for real. Yoink. Yo, that was an angry cow. Goodness. Goodness sakes. 1, 2, 3. Planning to do profile reviews today? Nope. I'm not really planning on doing profile reviews in general, to be honest. I wanted to do those to push. I mean, again, we might do them at some point with like the $5 review options. I don't know if I'll ever do free reviews again, though. It's just there's so many people now, you know? It's a lot more people. And I would rather do progression in game and guides and that sort of thing, personally. But I don't know. Who knows? You never know what the future holds. Maybe next time there's downtime for an update, we'll do some more. That might be when we do freebies. Perhaps, perhaps. Beautimus. But yeah, when we did do profile reviews, we used SkyCrypt. That's what we did back in the day. What incarnation am I reading? Heck W. Yoink. But yeah, we did some last time when there was scheduled maintenance. The thing is now, whenever there's, you know, when SkyBlock's down, we'll have Hightail to play. So it's really that choice of would I rather do profile reviews or maintenance, that sort of thing. Yoink. Nice. A video where you tell proper money making from beginner to pro. I mean, make it short maybe. It would not be a long list. I mean, generally it's like hunting and then farming and then mining. I mean, the problem is it's not like one set thing, you know, because it's not going to work for everybody. Because some people, if you have high ping, you should probably just not do mining. Or if you just hate, some people might just hate farming and just skip farming, you know? So it's just kind of like, I don't want to make a whole guide to the game because the fun of the game is figuring out what you want to do, you know? I can't really make a whole setup guide. That's why nobody's done it. It's a sandbox type game. You just choose what you want and then you go with it. That's why there's so many options. That's why it's nice that there's so many options. Bam, bam. Yeah, it depends on the player, you know? It's not like a one-size-fits-all type of game. 29.99 thousand subs is enough people so that you won't get enough payments for a full stream of profile reviews, but now with 30,000, it's more than enough. Real. Real. I mean, we got the Hightail creator code now. We got, I mean, I really did want to reach 30K. That was a big deal. Yeah, that stream was crazy though. We got like 800 subs in one stream when SkyBlock had maintenance and we did profile reviews. So low-key, I might do them again whenever there's maintenance just because of that, because craziest stream I've ever done, 100%. So that'd be the reason to do it again. But we shall see. We shall see. Oh, ain't no way we just cocooned a construct. You can still make videos, their choice which one they use. True. But again, the problem is that video will be outdated the next time an update comes out. So I'd have to remake the same video every single time an update comes out. And like, again, I don't expect it to get a lot of views because it's not like a one-size-fits-all thing. So take a lot of research, a lot of effort for not that much value out of it, you know? So, I mean, I've got profile review videos that I've done that have suggested things for different profiles. So if you want to look at profile videos and see, like, find a profile that's close, like, similar to what your profile's at, and then see what I suggested for that, it's the best way. That's why profile reviews do so well, because it's, like, the same. A lot of people have very similar profiles in that regard, but, again, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. Yeah, there's plenty of videos for money making methods. Yeah, you can just like look up a money making method video and then see what your options are. Like, see if you can actually do that money making method, and if you can't, then find a different one. You know? Think the wizard wand will be essential to go into the breach? I don't think so, no. I don't think they'll make something that's only obtainable in small amounts a requirement for your progression. It's wild, but sorry, man. I'm not doing it, mate. I'm not doing it, mate. Yoink. Kill the cats. Just moving on. This is why we always ask for collat, ladies and gentlemen gamers. This is why we ask for collat. Get up. Good grief. That jump was not working. In the slightest. Not in the slightest. Or where are the harpies? They're just not popping up. I swear, we're getting sphinxes more than harpies these days. What mod/mod pack you use for Diana? All my mods are built into Badlion Client. But yeah, I'll be swapping to Lunar here before too long. Because we'll have to play on 1.21, and Badlion doesn't run very well on 1.21. Plus, I mean, they're just not updating it anymore. Like, they're just not updating it. Half the mods are broken, and they're just never going to get fixed. Straight up. There's a Harpy. Finally. Bestiary check. Let's see. Almost 2.6. Technically, today, I should have gotten to 2.7. But I don't think we're going to push that far. Not quite. I don't know if we're going to get this done this Diana, honestly. It's going to depend. I'm so exhausted still from last night for today. And I still want to be doing the farming stuff for the talisman. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some off-camera grinding and get us a little bit closer to getting this done. It's not like I haven't played Diana off stream before. I doubt anything that crazy will happen anyways. And if it does, it'll make it into a video. So I'll probably just play off stream and try and get some stuff done. Because yeah, man, I'm tired, man. I'm so old. SMA. I got collab, but he swapped it out and gave me 20 mil less. Well, that's why you ask for exact collab, SMA. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky, man. It could happen to anybody. It sucks. Sad times. But hey, I mean, it got scammed for 20 mil instead of like 150 mil then, though. So still. Could an uncommon griffin make money by doing Diana? It could. It wouldn't be a lot of money, but it could make money. 2B complains about his age again. Bro, I'm just so old. I'm Michael Jordan's number. Straight up. Wait, didn't he wear 45 at one point? I'm 23, but I'm not 45. Not yet. That'll be a little bit. We're halfway there. Heck W. Get him. Smokes. Yoink. Left for XP, we have to get, let's see, Harpy Bestiary, Time Stalk Clone, and Zombuddy Bestiary. I gotta get the Supreme Voters Badge. I don't have any of the Voters Badge done. I gotta get Wardies, and I gotta get the Rose Dragon up to level 200. Which Rose Dragon's like level 131 or something right now. It's not bad. No Voters Badge? Bro, this guy. This guy. / show yours right now. Do it. Do it. Or do we not have one on Iron Man? SMH couldn't be me. Upgrade membership soon? No need to do that, bro. If you want to, I appreciate it. But it is not like a expectation or anything. Seriously, T1, I very much appreciate. Very much appreciate it. Oh, okay, hi. Hi there, fella. Can you sit still? Respectfully. Some Golden Sword 6 guy has it? Uh-huh, sure he does. Sure he does. That's crazy. Get him. Bam, bam. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you like to see, ladies and gentlemen. Heal. 1, 2, 3. I believe. Dang it. Crown of Greed. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Molding. Actively molding. Voters Badge is rare. Yeah, you gotta get Mayor Aatrox to visit your garden, and he's a legendary visitor. So it's a little bit rare. Especially if you're not farming that much. I haven't been doing too much. So I haven't gotten him to show up yet. Yep, texture pack is linked in the description. It's a mixture of like 12 different packs. Actually, I don't know if it's on the short stream. Is it exclamation pack? Maybe. I don't know. I might not have set it up on Twitch. Or on YouTube, I mean. But the full screen stream is linked in the pinned comment. And then the texture pack's under that. I would just tell you the name, but it's like 12 different packs. It is? Okay, good. Couldn't remember. Hypixel, we can even give anyone money for no reason. It depends. If it's a lot of money, then you might get in trouble, because generally the only reason somebody does that is because that person paid them IRL money, which is called IRL trading, and is against the rules. So they think that you're IRL trading if you just give somebody like 100 million coins that you just met, you know? But if you give somebody who's been on your friends list for a long time, like half a year or something, you give them like a bunch of money, then it's a little better, generally. How to get the new talisman? You gotta get the mayor to visit your garden. So I still don't have it yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. All or one? It depends. So once you get the first one to show up, it'll be the base, like the common version. But you can have the same one show up multiple times and he'll upgrade it. Like, I think somebody said they had Aatrox visit like 3 times, and the 3rd time he upgraded the talisman to uncommon. So I'm not sure how many total times you have to have the mayor visit, because nobody's had him visit that much. Unfortunately, you can't give him a rose, it seems like. Maybe after he shows up the first time you can give him a rose? I don't know. That would be cool, but I don't know. So just one for the base talisman? Yes. Correct. Bam, bam. But yeah, I haven't gotten, like, I tried to give him a rose the minute he showed up, but it wouldn't let me, and I've tried like a day after and it wouldn't let me. So it's very, very strange. Got a voter badge from visitor, GG. If you drop handle but don't have money so you can borrow, yeah, I mean, if you're giving it back quick, but generally if you're gonna do that, you should give them, you know, like if you're borrowing 100 million coins from someone, you should give them something that's worth 100 million coins. It's called collat. It's just good practice so that, you know, they know you're not scamming them, and also it doesn't get picked up because it's an even trade. So they're not just giving you coins, you're also giving them something in return. So it's just better that way. He showed up 4 times for me and still says don't meet the requirements. Dang. That is very annoying. Maybe you need the maxed out badge before you can do that or something. It's very odd. Very, very strange. Yeah, that's annoying. Hopefully they'll make it so you can give him a rose before too long. Like, I'd prefer that. Very odd indeed. But yeah, maybe it's not bugged and they did that intentionally, so you can't just rose the talisman, you have to actually grind for it. Be strange though. But there's stranger things in the game, to be fair. Game version 1.8. 1.8.9. Yoink. Yeah, whenever I swap to 1.21, I'm just going to use base textures until Hypixel makes their custom packs and stuff. It'd be nice if they said what the requirement actually was, though. That is true. That would be nice. That would be very nice. You know what I need to do? I need, like, just a, I need to get, like, real close with an admin and just ask them all the annoying questions. Just, like, be in their DMs all the time asking stupid questions. Not stupid questions, but just, like, really small questions that don't really matter that much, and just, like, see what the answers are. Because there's so many. There's so many, like, little things that I'm like, is this how this works? You know? There should be a nag on update day, you know? Prepping the update video, not sure how this one specific thing works. Be like, yo, can you help me out here? Can you use rows on the NPC that counts to 500? I would think so. Or 5,000? I would think so. You don't have to wait till he counts to 5,000 for him to visit, though. Once he gives you the cake, he can visit. Boom, boom. Still gotta meet the Rex, though. Can't just give him a rose without meeting the Rex. It takes him like 20 minutes of yapping or something, I think, to give you the cake. Which isn't as bad as like ever how many hours it is for the other stuff, so not as bad. Somewhere I saw that was a confirmed bug that you can't. Okay, good. That'll be nice then. So I don't really need to be worrying about farming. I can just wait and then have them pop up a bunch. Just have to make sure I make them all the unique visitors pop up so that the next time they come out with more visitors, I'll be able to have them all ready for SkyBlock XP. Spaceman is gonna be something. He's gonna be something. That's for sure. It was good, Cloudy. How's it going, bro? What's up, Silas? Welcome, welcome. Bum bum. Smoked. Bro, we're so close to 500 mil. We're so close. I believe. I just missed a dark auction again. I keep forgetting about those. SMH. Blood is trolling. Actively trolling. Zombie. Smoked. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, there we go. Beautimous. Very beautimous. Start. Treasure. I need Chime number 3 here, bro. Or Shimmering Wool. It's been a few mayors since I dropped Shimmering Wool. You know, about time. What's poppin'? We are chilling. We just got up to 2.6 thousand harpies. My goal for today was like 2,675, which I don't think that's gonna happen. At least not on stream. I might make it happen off stream, but since I know I don't really need to farm too much now for the Aatrox stuff, hopefully that gets fixed pretty quickly. We'll have to see. At the time I spoke yesterday, I got Rev 9 and we'll have 240 mil. What should I do? Ooh, good question. It's a very good question. 240 mil. I mean, you could go for... What's your combat level, honestly? And your magical power. That'd be the 2 questions I got right now. I can't remember. Why is RCM so bad in Master Mode? Because if it wasn't so bad, it'd be OP. It's not really a good even balance there, you know? I don't know. Term's kind of OP too, though, so... Just how they made it. Combat 54 and 720 magic power. Okay. I mean, if you don't have E-Man done yet, you could work on E-Man. Maybe invest in E-Man setup or more magical power for E-Man. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Plus, Ender Relic's gone down in price a bit, hasn't it? Ender Relic. How much are these now? Down to 200. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get one of those. Low key. E-Man 7 with no money making method though? Okay. Do you have term yet? Probably get a little more magic power before term. Maybe. No term, no hype. Okay, you got... I am presuming you got Juju though. Got a question? What's up, bro? Yoink.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yeah, I can get Juju. Okay, I would get Juju and go for some magical power. Yo, Frederick with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Let's go again, boys. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Closing in on 31K. Why is that so loud? Yikes. Bam, bam. Do. Chill. I don't buy skins unless it's for like a for membership goals. Like right now we've got the one up here. What do we have? Diaset? Yeah, we got Diaset right now. So I don't really buy skins unless it's for goals like that. Just cause updates are expensive. Going for max SkyBlock XP is not cheap. So I gotta save up coins. Is 1076 magical power good for 5 bill net combat 43? Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid, I would say. Do like F7 or something? Yeah, F7 or F5 with Juju would be my recommendation. Just spam those so you get enough money for term. And then go for that, and then probably go for try and get up to 1000 magical power after that point. And then G-Drag, and then Hype. Kind of the strats. And, you know, as you get more combat levels, or kata levels, you can start doing higher level master mode stuff. Make even more money. Win, win, win. I want to do F7, but Party Finder has brain damage. Yeah, that's the experience. If you get higher kata levels, then it helps a little bit, but there's still bad parties even at high kata levels sometimes. Yo, third Manticore of the day. What's up, man? I think this is third. It might be fourth, honestly. Not too certain. Boom. No ferocity proc. Lame. Absolute cringe. Spawned 2 inks today and died to both of them? Bruh. Didn't die to any a week ago. Must be missing something. Are you standing still too much? That's usually the problem, is people start standing still. And then you get struck by lightning. That's usually what happens. Most of the time. Okay, he's gonna charge soon. It's gonna happen. Unless I just cook him too much. Which it was appear that I did. Boom, boom. Chill, bro. 1, 2, 3. Make sure we have this active, because he's probably gonna do the ground thing. Yep. Man, no Frosty proc again. Mauled. I was like King Manos and Manticore like in the same spot. What in tarnation? Worth it to buy into a Tarantula Slayer setup? I would wait until the next update drops, because they're fixing a bug with Tarantula Slayer where it like infinitely regens health sometimes. So I would wait until that bug is fixed before you get too much into it. But it is worth it to do for sure. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. I need Kata 27 for my term in dungeons. Gotcha, gotcha. Ow. My ears. What the heck, bro? Alright, kind number 3 right here. Come on, buddy. Hook me up. Hook me up with the good stuff. Sign the checkbook. Doggone it. Got Frosty procs everywhere except when I needed it. SMH. Inks do lightning. Yeah, man. Stand still for too long. They will strike you with lightning. Just like Minos champions and King Minos and all those guys. They hurt. Only regens infinitely if you do too little DPS. I should know that because I'm the Spider Slayer guy. Yeah, I know. But that's why I'm saying if you're just now buying a Spider Slayer setup, your DPS is probably not crazy. And therefore you might run into the bug. SMH. Been trying to get the Tiger plushie the past 2 days. Haven't dropped it in like 800 cat kills. Oh, man. Think the drop rates are bugged? Have you been dropping plushies? Yeah, I mean, I don't drop them too often, but I still drop them. For sure. For sure, for sure. So, they shouldn't be bugged. I think you're just unlucky, man. It does happen. Yoink. Can easily kill a T5, but getting a really good setup for fast bosses. I mean, yeah, if you're talking like a Crimson setup, like a good fiery or infernal or burning something Crimson setup, then yeah, I'd say that's definitely worth it. Because that is going to be good for more than just Tarantula for sure. Smoked. Getting like a sting. Have tactics is pricey for sure. If you're going for that on Crimson, that would be expensive, but it's worth it. If you do a lot of Slayers, it's definitely worth it. Come here, boy. Yeah, I'm curious, like, when Guardian Slayer comes out, right? Like, it's supposed to be most likely closing the gap between E-Man and Sven. Is kind of the expectation. But they said it's going to be easier than Blaze. Like, it's not new late game content. So, I'm curious, like, if I'll just, with my current gear, be able to just stomp through and get the T5 killed easily or not. I'm kind of low-key. I wonder if they're going to do... there we go. I wonder if they're going to do, like... make it so that it's before Sven. Like, it's between Tarantula and Sven, and that's why they haven't done T5 Sven yet. Because it'd be really weird to have T5 Guardian after Sven and not have T5 Sven. You know? Kind of weird. Low-key. Hoping it's new armor set instead of using Magma Lord or Crimson. I mean, I'm sure they'll have a new armor set for it. Like, you know, you have Final Destination for E-Man. But you should be able to use your Crimson. Because if you have to put Have Tactics on another set specifically for Guardian Slayer only, that would suck so much. That'd be so bad. Actually cringe. Already having to put Con 5 on a new weapon is kind of rough, but having to do that too would be really bad. 100%. Level 315, I have a feeling I have nothing to do. Any ideas? I would say just look in your Skyblock levels. Go right here and then go to Skyblock Guide and just start picking stuff. Like at Intermediate, I have something to do, which is the talisman I don't have yet. Technically, I should go and do that, but just I would just go through that and find things you haven't done yet. Because, yeah, man, I mean, I'm level 541 and I still got plenty to do. For sure, so there's always something. There's always something. Should probably check up on my garden soon. Visitors might be piling up. Yoink. Should I start selling bits? I don't know. I feel like they're gonna add something. Like, you know, they're adding this new combat thing they said they're doing. I wouldn't be shocked if it requires Kismets. So I kind of want to stock up on Kismets in case that is, in fact, the idea. But I don't know. What a jam, bro. If y'all enjoying the background music, make sure to check it out. I write all the background music for streams and videos. It is linked in the description, or you can look up To Be Determined on whatever platform you listen on. But let's go. Should promo that more. I need to get a new song done, though. Had a few in the works for a while that just are close to finish, but not quite. Sir. Sorry, I was out of mana. It's a feels bad man moment. Boom. Time number 3, pretty please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doggone it. I said the thing, didn't I? Trolling. I'm an hour and 50 minutes away from maxing time stock clones. If I get the Jerry seed, I'm max XP. Yo. So you maxed out the voter badge? Because apparently you don't need unique mayors for it now. You can actually just have the same mayor visit multiple times. Okay. Chance number 2. I believe. Smack. 1, 2, 3. Doggone it. Got like no ferocity that time. That was big yikes. Vang, get me in there, bro. Invite. I've had this skeleton key just chilling for too long. Get me in there. It's really not been that long, to be honest, but a little bit. Too late, bro. SMH, the downtime. The downtime. Next one, I got you. Alrighty. Next vein or next mineshaft you spawn will be a Vang. Trust, for real, for real. Why is your ink just standing still? Fire freeze. My goats. Gotta use that. It's expansive, but it gets the job done. Like, not expensive as far as money, but like it's 500 mana, which is a little bit. Actually, can I put alt-wise on this thing? That would be nice. Yes. Thank you. Should have done that a while ago. SMH. I think you can also put what are they called? Since it's a wand, I should be able to put the stuff from Blaze Slayer on it, right? Hope they make Relic on G-Drag better than the strength item. As far as damage, I don't think they will. Because I kind of like that, you know, low-key, I kind of feel like they should just make Relic kind of a only magic find of item if they're going to try and balance things. But what is that firework thing you throw down before you kill a mob? That is the SOS flare. It gives me a bit of ferocity, so I'm more likely to get the ferocity proc I need to swap pets. Kind of person do I need to do Diana and not struggle and make good profit? I have nothing combat related at the moment. I mean, a lot of money, man. It's expensive. It's one of the more late game grinds now to get like Mythic Griffin stuff. Like, you can make pretty decent money at Legendary Griffin, but I mean, I would recommend, you know, having a Daedalus Blade and like pretty decent, like you can do it with Necron and a Daedalus Blade would be like the cheapest option, but you need a lot of magical power and a good chunk of mythological bestiary done at that point as well. Be able to do it fast and make good money. Mana Disintegrators, it's a staff, not a wand. Oh, okay, okay. It says Epic Sword on it as well. That is weird. I don't know. Wacky. Max obtainable XP, no one has higher level than 541.24. That is true. It's still obtainable though. It is obtainable. Just because nobody's obtained it doesn't make it unobtainable. But yeah, somebody has gotten the T2 voter badge. I think just people assumed that you needed unique, and turns out you don't. It's just nobody at the max level has gotten one yet, because you do need like Aatrox to show up like 3 or 4 times. So it's not the most common occurrence. Dang it. Frosty proc at the wrong moment again. It is apparently a bug, though, that you can't give him roses. So hopefully that'll get fixed soon, and then it'll be easy pickings from that point on. Gotta get my Rose Dragon leveled up, bro. Relic is overall better than the strength item. Forgot the name. What do you think? I mean, for damage, it's not. If you're using G-Drag. Like, the strength item is better, and I think it should be better. Because, again, it having a use, I think, is a good thing. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Got a Frosty proc. No loot, though. But yeah, I think having a reason to swap items is good, considering the swap item updates coming out, you know? Gives you a reason to not just have one item there, and you're not like just losing the item by swapping them out now, which is very, very nice. How many visitors do you even need for the max voters badge? I don't know. Nobody's gotten it yet, so. But a decent amount, I would imagine. I got the VIP badge on the 4th visit, so maybe 10 for max. That would make sense. It would make sense. Zombie. Come here. Brain food, please. SMH. Bro survived on 83k HP. This is rigged. I mean, from all aspects of the game, not just combat. Yeah, that's fair. But that's just for now. I imagine that will change. True G-Drag prices are lowering too, which is nice. Yeah. It's nice for people without G-Drags, and then for the people with with multiple G-Drags, it's like, hey, we just get a bunch of money back from when we spent all that money on the G-Drag originally, so it's a win-win for everybody. Yoink. What should you do with money if you already have all the stuff? I mean, just save it. Save it until there's something that you won't. Don't force yourself to spend it. You know, if you're doing combat stuff, then, you know, magical power is always a good option. But like otherwise, just hold on to it. There will always be something to spend money on. There will not always be money to spend, you know? So, relish it while you have it, you know? Know what I'm saying? Yoink. I should check garden. Let's grab this and see if we can get Aatrox to show up for us real quick. One more mob. Please be cool. Wasn't that cool? How's our harpies doing? We are up to 2,612. Not bad, not bad. Making progress. Making progress. I could sell my Hephaestus Relic G-Dragon time to a low baller for 930 mil. Now it's 950 mil lowest bin, minus 22 mil tax. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Alright, no Mayor Aatrox on our greenhouse or garden, I mean. Sad days. Oh, I have the wrong pet equipped. My bad. Let me actually level, bro. Boom, boom. How's he doing? Already 30% to the next level. We are cooking right now. Very much so. That's the wrong armor set. I do want to check a few things here, though. First off, these should be full, probably. Yes. 1, 2, 3. I'm trolling. Ardit with the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. We are closing in on our 31,000 sub milestone, which is pretty cool. Only 16 hours till I'm a normal profile. Congrats, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's get rid of these. Even some dark auction items like Wither Relic are crashing in price. Yeah, they're going ham, which is kind of cool. Okay, Time Stock Clone is ready. I do have the Primordial Belt on, so we should be good for this. Should be good. Time Stock fully grown. Primordial Belt is equipped. All right, please. He did not cocoon. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, mans. All right. Not bad, though. So how's our garden stuff looking? We did just hit Zombuddy 20, or not 20, 13. Got 125 out of 250 kills, 50% done. These guys, 22 out of 100. Getting there. I've had 2 of these cocoon, by the way. So we're doing really good on cocoon rates on those, which is nice. Let's go ahead and water this real quick before we head out. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Cool, cool, cool. We do have a visitor showing up in 40 seconds, so we'll wait for that at least. Any lone lilies? Does not appear so. Alright, please let this be somebody cool. Pretty please. 25 seconds. Stay hydrated, fellas. Make sure to stay hydrated. Let me stretch. Oh, good night, man. My arm. I'm too old. It wasn't somebody cool. Jacob is cringe. What else do we have in here? I think we do have a couple crop shot chips. This is what I've been selling. Pretty good for money. Nothing crazy. Another I am old moment. That's me, bro. I am, in fact, old. For real, for real. Alright, let's see how we're doing. I want us to get to, again, at least 2.6k here. And then I might do some off-camera grinding. I do need to get the zombie, the rev die video edited at some point. Would be a good idea. The kitchens. I don't know, maybe we'll hang out a bit longer today. Yeah, man, my arm is just killing me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Getting my second monitor on Friday? Yo, congrats. Second monitor's a big upgrade, dude. It makes farming so much more entertaining. For real, for real. 100%. I'm kind of tempted. Can I, like... I do want to test real quick. Just because. We have Bachelor's Rose in here. Can you give one to Vincent? You can. Alright, he will visit our garden soon. Cool. That worked. So so I can make him visit a ton whenever I whenever wild strawberry dye is more common, because you can drop wild strawberry dye from him showing up. So I can, next time wild strawberry dye has increased rates, I can just make him show up with bachelor roses. And eventually, I'll get the drop, surely. Please. Man. Primordial Helmet 3/4 Crimson is best for Tarantula, right? I mean, I don't think the helmet is that crazy for Tarantula specifically. I think if you have a Bill Crown of Avarice or, you know, like a Warden helmet, then that would be better than Tarantula Helm. But maybe that's just me. Come on. Man. Garbage. Full Crimson is the meta? Yeah, I mean, of course, but how many people out here with Infernal 9-star Crimson, bro? But yeah, you can drop the strawberry dye from Vincent showing up on your garden. He can give it to you. Pretty epic. Been using the pip extension on Google so I can still watch the screen and not get distracted. Fair enough. Fair enough. About a hype, no scrolls yet at Skywalk level 26. All the non-so jealous. All the non-so jealous. Like, just because we gotta, you know what people call that, right? You know what people call that, right? Heck, W. Should I get a Crown of Avarice? I would wait, because once Diaz gets elected, they're going to be way cheaper. Yep, see, there we go. Crochet Tiger plushie. They do exist. They do, in fact, exist. Crown of Avarice is so expensive, I might as well get full Crimson, and I heard Warden Helm is terrible now. Really not. A lot of people don't use it because Crown of Avarice. but it is not terrible. They never nerfed it. Warden Helm never got nerfed. I mean, I guess, yeah, like, you have the less speed. So I could understand using Tarantula Helmet over it. But the damage is still really good on it. Bam, bam. Like, you could use Tarantula, or maybe honestly just don't run a helmet while you're spawning. And then put on the Warden Helmet during the boss fight so that you can still spawn fast. Wouldn't be a bad idea. So you spawn fast and then do a lot of damage in the fight. In spite of so you only have the speed boost debuff while you're fighting him. Yoink. But yeah, I mean, it's all pretty similar, honestly. Like, it'll be pretty similar rates no matter what you pick, to be fair. Destroyed. How's Harpies looking? I wanted to get to... Yeah, we did get to 2.6. We did get there. 2.612 right now. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Remember that bug I told you about with primordial jockeys? That's why you use full crimson. Does that only work while you're using full crimson? Imagine that would work when you're not using full crimson. Does the swipe still exists? Or am I crazy? What's G-Drag swap? Does that work for Magic Find for all mobs? Only if the last proc you get is a ferocity proc. Like if the last hit on the mob is from a ferocity proc, then the G-Drag swaps in time. Got chicken nuggets? Nice. Why don't you use Minos Armor for Magic Find? Because it's worse. Minos Magic Find only applies to mythological mobs, so it's not applied directly to your character. And since it's not applied directly to you, that means it's not affected by Renown, Reforge, or the Legion enchant. So it is slightly worse than Sorrow is. But thank you for the sub, Dylan. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We are closing in on 31,000 subs. Actually, how close are we? I imagine we're like about 50 away now. Actually, I can see on the stream, can't I? Forgot we have that updated number now. It is, yeah, 49 away. Not bad. Not bad at all. Need to do a lot of damage with swipe. I mean, again, I imagine that most of the players out here aren't going to have a good enough Crimson Helmet to deal more damage with the Crimson Helmet than with a Warden Helmet or something. Heck W. Wouldn't Mythos be better for early to mid game though? If you have Mythos armor at early to mid game, you're playing wrong. Like, pretty much. Should not be getting into Diana. Generally, like if you're in early game, you should not be getting into Diana. Straight up. Because you're just not going to deal enough damage to make a good amount of money per hour. Boom, boom. Do-do-do-do. Even with Infernal Crimson, you still don't do enough swipe damage? That's what I'm saying. This is for the elite of the elite. People asking what setup they should buy are not going to have this kind of money. SMH. Alrighty. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Alrighty. You are confusing my words. Your words are confusing. That's your fault. Even with Infernal Crimson, you still don't do enough swipe damage. Like, what are we talking about? I am so confused. Heck W. Congrats on YouTube rank. Thank you, Epic Flame. Appreciate it, bro. Hope you're well. Doing great, man. How's it going for you, dude? What's up? What's up? I'm back with bestiary at like 2612, I think, when we last checked. 2613. Slightly better. Take it. Funnel Crimson doesn't do enough damage in 3/4, which is why Full Crimson is better and does enough damage in Fiery tier. Again, who's like Fiery Crimson Helmet just so that you can get like a swipe on Tarantula Slayer? For people just trying to hit Tarantula 9, like that's heck W. I mean, sure, if you're filthy rich and you want to buy a helmet specifically for Tarantula Slayer and nothing else, then go crazy. But like, I am not recommending this to people who are just asking for a regular setup, man. It's just not happening. Man, why am I spawning these guys in all the weirdest places, by the way? What the crud? What in tarnation? Chilling, working on some projects. Got you, got you. Yeah, I've got too much stuff in the works, dude. I just gotta like sit down and edit. But it's like every single time I want to do that, I'm realizing that, oh wait, it's Diana and I need to get like another 400 harpy kills before she's gone. So I don't know. We're locked in right now, but not on the editing process, and I need to. I want to do so many things and end up putting so much off. Legit, man. So much to do, so little time. Ay. I already got a couple banger videos out this week though, so should be fine if I don't upload for a few days and just lock in on this. It's not that expensive, but sure. For a helmet you're just gonna use for Tarantula Slayer only, 100 mil. Are we trolling? Are we trolling? Yeah, let me just recommend to every level 200 player that walks in here to buy a Fiery Crimson helmet so that they can do Tarantula Slayer slightly faster. Heck W. Are you on 1.21? No, I'm on 1.8. Beam. Now do T5 revs after leveling up forging a bit. Got around 100 more magical power. Tried it and killed it in 31 seconds. Dang, GG, bro. Let's go, let's go. Actually, Vincent should be on my guard now. I should go check that. We should go check that. Y'all think he's gonna have a wild strawberry die for us? Would come in clutch. Why am I getting so many runic nymphs right now? Just finished maxing every garden crop milestone. Let's go, dude. I need a bunch more sawdust, bro. Yeah, it's crazy that you can max all the milestones and still need sawdust now. I mean, to be fair, pests drop a lot, so that speeds things up. Do. Yoink. Fire Crimson Helmet is better than Warden Helmet because of speed, not only for Spider Slayer. Again, every single mob that you're spawning, you can take the helmet off and then put it on for the boss fight only. Like, it's an option. But like, again, speed's not that much of a problem most of the time. Yeah, you can argue all you want, whatever, man. Like, good grief. Good grief. Love my daily 2 roses to try to get incredibly rare RNGs. Vincent and Seymour, this is the way, bro. Plus, like, you're not going to be using a Crimson Helmet in Kudra whenever you're doing Terror anyways. Because that's the other reason you get Warden, is because it's helpful for more stuff. You need it for Terror armor, like for the damage there. And I guess if you're doing dragons, that's a smaller thing. But you'll need it for Kudra. You're not going to use Crimson Helmet for that either. Like, ay. Trying to make Warden Helmet irrelevant is crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, have a good one, Quag. Is Crown of Avarice still good for Slayers after the nerf it got? Should I use Warden instead? No, I prefer Crown of Avarice. If you have one, then still run it. Because, yeah, I mean, again, the speed is a thing. That is true. But, like, Crown also does pretty goated damage as well. Do-do-do-do. Plus, it's best in slot for Diana. So win-win. Saying Fire Crimson Helm is expensive and you're talking about Kudra. I mean, if we are talking about Kudra and you're thinking about all the things you have to invest in, you shouldn't have to think about a helmet if you've already invested in the helmet for doing Slayers. That's what I'm saying. When you're thinking about investing in Kudra, you shouldn't have to think about buying a brand new helmet. Has have tags on it and I didn't have the heart to wipe it after the change. Was using Warden instead. Didn't know Crown was still viable. Yeah, it's still viable. It still does really good damage. It's just you don't have the magic find on it. That's the nerf. I think Pest should give Sawdust. That would be nice. Yeah, for sure. Maybe you like turn them in for Sawdust. You have the option to turn them in for either Sawdust or the other. What's it called? Bam, bam. That thing my brain's not working on. He's talking about the ... pip. That's what that means. Okay, W. If you're doing Kudra, 100 mil for a helmet is nothing. I don't know what setups you're seeing people get for Kudra. Not everybody is going for the craziest things in the world. Yo, Kami, what's up? Appreciate it, bro. Congrats on YouTube rank. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Why spend more money than you need to? Is what I'm saying. Like, it is more efficient. It just is. Need a chip you can turn pests in for? That would be something. Like, I mean, I see how it's an option, but, like, I don't think it's the best option. Bam, bam, bam. Like, that's the main use is Tarantula Slayer. It's because of the swipe damage. And I can see that being an option again, but, like, I just don't think it's that worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. Makes a big difference. I mean, again, I see how it's a big difference for a Tarantula Slayer, but I don't see it being a big difference for other things. I just don't. What's the early game skill to do? Hunting, 100%. 100% makes bank. Give me a percentage towards my bonus pest chance. I want to spawn 8 pests. I mean, they have a chip for that. There's the chip for bonus pest chance. But so space in your guild. I think we're full at the moment, or we have like 1 spot open, but it's reserved. Something like that. But again, exclamation guild in the chat, and it'll pop up. Yoink. Got some Seymour trials. There's only 25 off. Not a Shiko died. That's pretty cool. Very cool. That'll be a nice thing about Lunar is being able to see, because I have like I've got all of these in here. Let me put all the boots down here. Oxford. Boots. Bang. We got our helmets as well. And we got a couple pairs of legs. And I'm going to get rid of that. And then this jacket is really cool. And then this looks like Fig. Chest plate as well. So I could have some cool ones in here. I don't know. I don't even know. Saying with a decent setup, Tarantula Slayer makes 70 mil per hour, so 100 mil is really nothing. Hey. I mean, again, this is early game. People aren't going to have crazy magic finds to drop things like that. Like, it's not gonna be that wild, but I see what you're saying. But I argue that that money would be better spent on talismans and other sources rather than a fiery crimson helmet. Heck, Delby. Bing, bing. Doesn't matter where you're making your money from. It's just like, if you're gonna do Slayers past, if you're gonna do it past level 9, again, I can see how it's worth it. But if you're not, then it's not worth it. Don't care about Magic Find and Tarantula Slayer, bro. What? I don't believe you. Putting meter on Tarantula Silk, so dropping a Primordial Eye has no, like, no effects on your rates at all. Bam, bam. Got a hype and Terminator, but now I have no coins, and that was my whole goal, so I might quit, bro. Pain. Big pain. I mean, something to do in Skyblock, there's a bajillion things. I mean, people get hype and term to do Kudra or dungeons are the main reasons you get those two things. There's Diana. There's Slayers. There's so many choices. But yeah, I mean, if you liquidate and spend all your net worth on that, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough to come back from that. Bam, bam. On rates for drop chance, it's around 2 mil more per hour, dropping Primordial Eye. Interesting. About all other drops included. Like, your Magic Find's gonna have an effect on it. Like, money you make from Tarantula Silk per hour, how much is that? Like, just from that. And again, for somebody starting out, they're not gonna be dealing nearly the damage that you're dealing. Like, again, we're talking about level 200 players here, man. Like, their money is gonna be better spent elsewhere. I'm not arguing that it's not a good upgrade. I'm just arguing that it's not worth it at that stage of the game. Bing, bing. Doing Diana solo? Yeah, I mean, for me personally, it's just better for bestiary. For harpies, because I'm not loot sharing all the time. It's just why I do it solo. Bing, bing, bing. Plus, I don't have to worry about reading the in-game chat. And I can focus on the other chats and not worry about missing, oh wait, I just missed a King Minos, you know? Do-do-do-do. 30 mil, there we go. There it is. For 100 bosses an hour. Okay. Bam, bam. Do you have Hab Tactics on your gear? Boom, boom. Nice. Like, how many kills do you get per hour? And I'm assuming you have Hab Tactics. Just from Tarantula Silk alone, though? Yeah. But again, presuming we have Hab Tactics, and like I imagine we make like 10 mil an hour off RNGs on average. But if you don't have Hab Tactics, it's gonna be slower spawns. Going again, Magic Find doesn't matter. It's not about the Magic Find. It's about the combat wisdom. That's why Hab Tactics matters. They're not going to be getting 100 kills an hour if they don't have Hab Tactics. I imagine if they don't have Hab Tactics, then using that Fiery Crimson helmet on a Primordial Jockey doesn't even insta-spawn. Heck W. Yeah, 100 bosses an hour with Hab Tactics is reasonable. Without it, you're not getting that. It's not happening. Ain't no way. If that's what you're getting with Hab Tactics, without it, you're definitely not getting that many. Just because spawn times are going to suck. Perils for Diana. Win kill Mythological Mob, equip G-Drag. Win dig up Griffin Burrow, equip Griffin. So the G-Drag only gets summoned if it's killed by Ferocity proc. Be using Blaze Pet for spawning for more vamps. I mean, again, Blaze Pet like versus Tarantula Pet's what, 30 wisdom? That'd be 2 pieces of Hab Tactics. If you don't have Hab Tactics, like, so that's even with you just using like 2 pieces of Hab Tactics, and that's the equivalent of 2 pieces of Hab Tactics and Tarantula boots. Or a Tarantula Pet English. Like, again. Doing that bug before I had to have tactics, did it insta spawn? Cause if it insta spawns still, then fair enough. But are you calculating your Vanquisher money into how much money you're making per hour as well, or not? Used to do 110 to 120 kills per hour. Have tags 5 Sting and Tarantula. Okay. Boom. We're alright. Are we calculating Vank rates though? Or how much does Blaze Pet even help with Vank rates, I guess? This is probably not that crazy. How does this even help with Vank rates? What the heck? Or are you talking about Wisp? Does Wisp increase it? I'm confused. I'm confusion. I'm getting like 20, 30 bosses an hour. There you go. Again, seeing like most people aren't getting that many kills an hour. My point stands. Cacher prices are insane, by the way. I imagine. I do imagine. Have they, like, I wonder why. I guess there's a lot of people macro. Well, if they're macroing, the price should go down. Tracking. Okay, increases tracking. Got you. Comprendo. Does it increase combat wisdom? That'd be cool if it worked on that. That would be cool. Yoink. Oh, I whiffed. Casually whiffing. Stabs. Bro. Ain't no way we got a back-to-back cocoon. That's wild. First try. Back-to-back cocoon is crazy, and it wasn't even a harpy. If it was a harpy, that would have been goated. But only a stinking nymph. Cringe.
As a child, I yearned.
What are we thinking
for
is the
the
best use of my
mines.
rosewater flasks for optimized XP? Just on the bestiary mods, probably, or unique mutations? I mean, I would say just wait until you get, you know, like a big garden or a big greenhouse. You know, if you can get all 3, but like if not, then you know that's fine. But just hold out until you get as much room as you can, and then yeah, like unique mutations or bestiary, both of those are fine. Yo Cold with a sub, appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30K or 31K subscribers. Very close. What did you make from Diana today? Let's see. What do we start out with? I think we've made like 120 mil so far. Something like that in about 3 hours. So about 40 mil an hour today. So not too crazy. Can you only give 1 bachelor's rose a day to a certain NPC, or can you do it multiple times? Is there a cooldown? I'd like to not be a cooldown. Like 430 bonus pest chance, and I'm making like 12 mil. What's your farming fortune? Okay, got you, Pip. Yoink. Alright, first type of Slayer Maddox offers is zombie, yeah. But yeah, I mean, again, I see how it's good for doing late game Tarantula, but even then, like, most of these people getting into Tarantula say aren't even gonna have a Kudra comp. Like, let's be real. I'm not arguing that it's not a good upgrade. I'm just arguing that it's not worth it for a level 200 player. Like, I feel like this isn't that crazy of a statement that we've been arguing about for 2 hours. Heck W. Think about maybe leaving them blank and using Flask for Lone Lily, though. I mean, Lone Lily's not that expensive anymore, to be honest. I would use the Flasks when you have most of the plots filled up, and then after that, leave one plot blank once everything grows on that one, and don't replay on that plot until you get Lone Lily, probably. Or you could save until after you get Lone Lily and use it to grow the crops that require Lone Lily. Wouldn't be a bad idea either. Even base hot burning Crimson Helm will be better than Primordial Helm. If you die to the boss, then you should just place down an orb. I mean, again, talking level 200 players, man, they're not gonna have Kudra comps. It's not gonna happen. Bam, bam. I mean, maybe base, I guess. But like, still, I mean, I guess, sure, like full hot Crimson. Maybe they'll have that by the time we're doing T5 Tarantula. Maybe we have full hot Crimson. But like, don't imagine getting a swipe kill on Primordial for Inspawn is going to help speed up our times more than doing damage from a Warden Helmet. Although he's only 7 mil now, when did that happen? Yeah, there's a lot of people who've got gardens like me with at least one empty greenhouse just for Lone Lilies. Bam, bam, bam. Argue that Kudra's one of the only things that's low-key fine to get a carry for. It doesn't matter if you can get the carry if you don't have the rep for it. Kudra or dungeon, which one's best? I prefer dungeons, personally. Because I don't know, I just like dungeons more. I guess. There's not really a big reason. It's just my personal preference. Kudra is faster runs though, which is nice. Makes a lot of money as well. More consistent, more money, but both depend on luck. I mean, Kudra depends on luck less though, because for M7, right, you're gonna get maybe like 10 or 11 runs in an hour most of the time. At the max, it's generally gonna be around 11 runs an hour if you're max efficiency. Whereas max efficiency on Kudra right now, you get like over 30 runs an hour. So you have 3 times as many chances to drop rare stuff there as you do on M7, which granted, M7 has RNG meter, so that helps a little bit, but still, Kudra, you're making like guaranteed generally at least 2 mil a run or something like that. It stonks. Absolute stonks. At level 200, you're supposed to start getting your rep up, bro. By doing what? What are they supposed to do, man? You want them to trophy fish and do dojo every day? Like, most people are not going to be spending their time trying to get their boss kills in without a Hyperion. Like, just not going to happen. I'm not recommending that people go do Kudra before they do T5 Tarantula. Like, this just... Heck W. M6 is better than M7? That is not the case at all. M6 is by far the worst floor in Master Mode for money, period. M6 is so bad. The only way that M6 makes money is from combat levels, from killing the bosses to level G drags. And that's when you're not even going for loot. Like, from then you just go in, you kill the golems, and then you reset. It's the only way that makes money. And you don't even get Kai levels that way. M6 is good for catacomb levels. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but you're better off running M5. It's less cata levels, but you're making way more money along the way. Yoink. How much rev do you think is required for hot or burning? Not like 3K? Something like that? I don't remember. But, I mean, 3K, like... Do you think people are out here doing their rep grinds every day, man? The second they hit combat 22? Bam, 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 bam. Kill Ash Fang twice for 100 episode, Dom. For real. It's rough out here, man. It's real rough out here. Doing a decent bit of M4 for money, but is M2 better? No. Or, I mean, depends on your party. If you're doing M4 with a bad party and you can do M2 with a good party, then M2 will probably make more money, but... How much are Scarf Shards now? 500K? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Yoink. Alright, alright, alright. People doing M7 in 5 minutes? Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but most parties aren't going to be doing that. My parties were generally around like 5 minutes, 50 seconds on average, probably, something like that. Close to 6 minutes if you include downtime and everything. 6 minute average runs, 10 runs, 9 or 10 runs an hour. Was most of my parties. Yoink. Scarf Shards down bad. What were they? Did they used to be like 2 mil a pop or something? I can't remember. Guess they've kind of got run into the ground. Yo, let's go Lurks, GG. Crown of average better for Slayers than Warden Helmet? I mean, as far as damage goes, if it's a 100 mil crown, then it's pretty similar to Warden Helmet, but the speed is nice. However, like having the billion coin crown is definitely better. It's better for damage and better for speed. So it's a win-win. Was 900k per shard? Oh, okay. Yeah, they gonna couple it then. Alright, how is my purse battle look? Oh, snap. There we go. 500 mil purse. Let's go, boys. Huge. How's Harpy Beast here looking? 26, 26. Okay. Huh. We get it to 26.50. I can do the other 50 off stream, maybe. And then we'll be on pace again. Wouldn't be too bad. I might just go take a nap. That also sounds like a good option. Low key. My sweat friends, I get like a little over 3 minute runs in M4. Not too shabby. Alright, let me check my garden. We have Vincent and Maeve. What the heck? Ain't no way we got Maeve before Aatrox, bro. That's actually so sad. Alright, strawberry dye? Sadly, no. Ah, the Galden. Figured I'm just gonna get a build crown before this Diana ends because I'm around 600 mil on it. Yo, Pog. 100k farming XP for that is crazy. Push them back, throw that in there. Grab these. Around 600 mil on it and was at 300 mil 2 days ago. Then I need to do Spider Slayer for Primordial Eye and all that. The grind is real out here, man. It is very, very real. Alright, cool. Looking good, looking good. Let's grab these. Another overclocker. Have I put all the overclockers I can on this thing yet? It's got to be close. Yep, I have. What do you know? Okay, so our next growth stage is when? 43 minutes. I don't think we have anything that we're really waiting on because this guy's at 12, this one's at 12, and this is our highest growth on these, and it's at 14. So everything's happening in like, what? How long is this? Like 2.5 hours is when everything grows. So, low key, fellas. Decisions. Why'd you accept Spaceman offer? Because he's expensive. This costs like 1 billion coins, man. You ever played Fake Pixel? Nope, and I never will. Yoink. I can give him some stuff right now. That was like 32, or no, 28 enchanted sugarcane. Man is expensive. He's expensive. He's a little much. Turn this back on. Ay. Alright, I think we're good. Grab these. Sell this. Can also sell my Jacob's tickets, probably. Got quite a few of those. 4 million coins. 515 mil. Fake Pixel staff owners are just banning people for no reason. Kind of wild. Bam. Alright, let's see. Can we go over here and grab this? I would like one more Chimera book would be nice. I don't know. We've got 500 mil. I don't really need much right now. It's just warties, and I'm trying to wait to buy those until they make them cheaper. Yo, what's good, replays? What's up? Working on a Harpy Bestiary. Still got 374 or something to go. A little ways, 373. Grind is real out here, man. I don't think we're getting them done today. That's not the plan. I just want to get, ideally, another 20 kills or so. Would be good. That might take me another hour, though, and I'm kind of tired. Low-key. I'm getting too old for this. GG for real. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. But can I make Vincent visit me twice in a day? Because that would be good. If I can just spam Vincent with flowers the next time wild strawberries multiplied, like, that would be nice. Because I don't think we're dropping wild strawberry any other way, to be honest. I don't think it's going to happen. Got back from class and I'm back in bed. Grind is real out here, bro. It's 1 per IRL day per NPC. Man. That is kind of annoying. That's a little bit annoying, I must say. Very sad times. Oh well. Is what it is. Why can't you just give 1 to Aatrox, man? I just need him to show up just a little bit. Another I'm too old for this moment. Legit, bro. I just feel so old today. My body hurts. I'm just aching. Yoink. That's wild, Zero. Crazy, bro. It's really, I gotta, how much is Chime 5 now? That's the question. Oh, I spelled it wrong. How much are these for 16? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. It's the grind. I need one of those for Guardian Slayer when it drops. That's where the priciness is gonna come in. Or warties. Gotta get 3 billion coins for warties right now. I want to wait until they fix it, but who knows? They may not fix it for a year. And that would be awkward. That's wild, replays. That's wild, man. Yoink. Anywho, how we doing? I need to see the exact number. Yep, it is still 23 left to get to the point that I wanted to get to. But I think I'm gonna do the rest of it off camera, chat. I'm tired. I'm tired. All right, 22 left. There you go. But we are gonna rate somebody on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that sub button and drop a like on the stream. We will be rating someone on Twitch again, so if you guys are on YouTube and you want to tune in, the Twitch link is in the description, or you can do !Twitch in the chat. But yeah, boys, we got a lot done today. We got 1 XP from our time stalk bestiary, was it? Or Zombuddies this morning. That's what it was. We did Zombuddies. So, not too far left to go. Taking a nap. I'm eating lunch, and then low-key I am sore. Where can I contact you? I have a business email. If it's something business related, it's in the description at the bottom. But other than that, I mean, you can leave a comment on a video, or there's the Discord. Again, we do have the members Q&A. So if you guys are a YouTube member, we do have the members Q&A coming up soon. So make sure to leave a question on that post if you want to see it answered. But yeah, I do need to hop on the new Rival season, bro. I haven't done that yet. Or I did hop on once.
I yearned for the mines.
I think I only played it once so far. Well, thank you, YouTube, for the sub. Appreciate it. All right, boys. That's going to be all for YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.